Today we recreate the conflict between the sons of Horus and the White Scars at the Battle of Beta-Garmon. A clash atop the Gal Zamad between the Warmaster Horus and the Primarch of the White Scars, Jagatai Khan.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Horus, Heresy, Battle of
Let's take a look at our traitorous participants today. It is a 3,000 point match between the two forces I mentioned earlier. I'll be heading the Sons of Horus, led by the Warmaster and their Primarch. Warmaster Horus Lupercal will be the leader of the traitorous forces today. And with him we have his first captain, Ezekiel Abaddon, with a retinue of Justaeran Terminators inside of a Land Raider Proteus carrier today. And one additional character will be Chaplain Zyrond of the Sons of Horus, leading his warriors into battle. There will be two squads of tactical marines, one 20 strong, one 10 strong, with Legion Vexillas and bolters and relevant war gear on the sergeants. Whatever you see is what you get. A Reaver attack squad with the Chieftain in Artificer armor and a Power Fist. Two Javelin units of two, one with a pair of las cannons and one with a pair of Cyclone missile launchers. And the final unit will be a Predator squadron with the Executioner turret and sponson las cannons. And how could we forget about Ancient Modoth, Contemptor of War, with his Gravis Melta cannon and Gravis Power Fist. And that is the Sons of Horus participants. Let's go take a look at our White Scars.
Hey guys, it's Damien here again. I brought my White Scars again. Some new models available this time, so let's get into what I'm playing here. I'm running the Chugorian Brotherhood Rite of War. Means I can take my bikes as troop choices here. So, starting off, I have a Centurion upgraded to be a Champion with Jump Pack. I have behind him an Apothecary upgraded again with Jump Pack and Power Axe. Beside them is my 20-man strong assault squad, 4 power axes in the squad, all upgraded to have shields, and the sergeant has lightning claws. Back into my HQ sections over here, I have a Centurion upgraded to have a bike and a Thunderhammer. I had a couple extra points kicking around, so he's filling that slot in. Last but not least is Shinja, with his unique bodyguard squad of Terminators with a multitude of upgrades and their Land Raider as their dedicated transport option. Back into my troop slots, I have 2 3-man Skyhunter Squadron squads with Volkite Culverins, and then 2 more 3-man Skyhunter Squadrons with Multi-Meltas. Then down into my fast attacks, I have 2 Kaizagan Assault Speeders with their with the Hunter Killer missile upgrades, and then 1 more Javelin squad with las cannons and a multi-melta. And in my heavy support, because of my Rite of War, I can't bring anything that isn't a flyer, so I have a Fire Raptor upgraded to have autocannons and the Hellstrike missiles. And last but not least, leading this force, I have the Great Khan himself.
Here we have the Warhawk, everyone, who will be going toe-to-toe with the Warmaster in today's game.
There are many people in our community that want to improve their physical health. I asked the question, do you want to have a fitness challenge, and do you want to have a miniature to go with it? And what the community has said is, yes, we want it, and this is the answer to that yes. It is the first Just Move miniature, now available in the MiniWarGaming Forge. By getting this mini, you're making a commitment to yourself that you will just move more. Place this on your hobby shelf when you're painting up miniatures, and when you look up at it, triggers that thought to just move. The movement has started. It is fantastic. We're moving in this direction. We're assembling the Berserkers. Join in the collection of skulls. Now back to the battle report.
Describing the scenario, this is the clash atop the Gal Zamad mission, Apex mission, out of the Battle for Beta-Garmon book. In order to claim victory in the clash, each player must secure positions atop of the Gal Zamad structure while their Primarch does battle with their opponent. There are 4 points of interest in No Man's Land, each representing a key location. On the left we have the turret structure, near that we have the smokestacks, and then we have entrances to the facility on the east side of the battlefield and the south side of the battlefield, just under the structure where the Primarchs do battle. At the end of each player turn, you'll score 1 victory point for each one of those points of interest that you control. On top of that, you'll gain a victory point for each enemy unit you eradicate or force to flee off the battlefield. So let's hold points of interest and annihilate the enemy's army. You do want them to rout, after all. In this battle, both the Primarch Horus and Jagatai are locked in combat. They start in the middle of the board in base-to-base contact in an ongoing combat, effectively in a challenge already. No other participants may join in this. This fight will go until there is a clear winner. Once one of the Primarchs is wounded and knocked down, it becomes a fallen Primarch objective marker, which will be scored at the end of the game to whoever controls it. It'll be worth 5 victory points. On top of that, if your Primarch has not been slain and you control that objective, it's an additional 2 victory points. Essentially saying you win the game if you're able to accomplish that. That being, hold the fallen Primarch objective whilst yours is still alive on the battlefield. And then, at the end of the game, whoever has the most amount of victory points will be the winner, though this will last anywhere between 4 and 6 game turns. It is a random game length. The one other thing to note is a special rule called emergency extraction. If your Primarch loses their last wound, it does become an objective marker. You remove it, you put an objective marker down, but units from your own army gain fearless while they're within range of the wounded Primarch. They will fight tooth and nail to protect their Legion Daddy. Apologies, one more note. Both of the Primarchs in single combat will have the It Will Not Die 3+ special rule instead of whatever their It Will Not Die value is. Damien and I are set up and ready to begin this game. The White Scars in this case are the attackers because they are trying to prevent the Sons of Horus and their Warmaster from trying to accomplish whatever nefarious deeds they're doing here. I don't quite remember this conflict all that much. It might have been in a short story, or it's been so long since I've actually read the Battle for Beta-Garmon series that I don't remember what happened. So leave me a note down below. Did this happen in one of the main Horus Heresy books, or was this in a short story, or did they simply make up this conflict for this Apex mission? Which not really. I mean, it's all still canon technically, because that's the power of Games Workshop. They could just do that and make it canon. I'm not opposed to this conflict though, so I'm all for it. Now on my right, I have my speeders and a tactical brick, the big brick of 20, wanting to push to secure the location to the facility over here. 10 over here to secure this entrance. They're going to be fighting from up here for the most part. Ezekiel Abaddon and his Justarin deployed opposite of Jingzhao, maybe. I can't quite remember his name, and his retinue of Terminators. I would love to see that fight happen with some Predator support and the Reaver attack squad on the left. Now, I want to point out, I'm not actually running a Rite of War. I was thinking about running the Reaver one, but you have to bring a Master Signals, and I just didn't want to, because I didn't have any room in my list for a unit that would want a Master of Signals, and I really liked how this kind of came out. I'm sure you guys appreciate the list a little bit as well. So no Rite of War for the Sons of Horus today. We already have enough in the powerhouse that is Horus and Abaddon on the field, so I don't think we need anything more going on for us here.
It's looking grim.
It is a little, now again, I do want to remind everyone, Apex missions are not symmetrical. They are inherently unbalanced in some circumstances, because not all Primarchs are made the same in an ongoing combat. Now, you don't have to use Horus and the Khan here. You can use any pairing you want, just this story revolves around the Sons of Horus and the White Scars specifically. So I figured Damien has a beautiful White Scar army. I might as well utilize our Sons of Horus, which hasn't seen the table in a while, and just kind of fully embrace the mission here. And this makes up for the mine mission I had to go through last time.
For sure does.
So you get to be on the receiving end of it over here. But who knows? The Khan obviously is a very capable fighter, but we'll see if he's capable enough to go up against the Warmaster for 4 to 6 turns of the game.
I'll let you know a secret. He ain't.
I don't think he's got it in him either, but that's more of a mechanical thing. I think narratively, the Khan could do exceptionally well.
Then narratively, yes, he can hold his own against the Warmaster.
But the Warmaster has been given Mary Sue rules on the tabletop here. So
a little bit, not It's not too bad, but he is a 600-point model.
He is more expensive, yeah.
He should definitely have some very powerful rules to back up that 600 points, and he sure do.
How much does the con cost anyways?
440.
Okay, so I'm about 160 more points than the con is up there. And then for yourself, you have your multi-melta bike squad. This is where your Praetor is with his retinue. The las cannon one, a speeder. Then multi-melta is Volkite. Looks like Volkite with the character. And what else do we have on the other side?
Then it's just the two Kaisergen assault speeders.
Correct, yes. And then because of your right of war, your non-vehicle, like your non-embarked infantry have to be in Deep Strike Reserve.
Have to be in reserve.
Or
so
in
some
reserve,
type or other. So I have my assault squad with their two attached characters in Deep Strike Reserve, not Deep Strike Assault, because that is the limitation of this mission. And then I have my Fire Raptor in reserve, as it is a flyer.
Yep. And that's important to note. This mission disallows Deep Strike Assault, Subterranean Assault, and Drop Pod Assault, but we're still going to be utilizing the Deep Strike. They just show up wherever they want. They just can't charge.
I just won't be able to charge, so it does neuter my list a little bit, but that's okay.
It's the mission itself, yeah, and it's the right of war forcing it to happen a little bit too. Now we're gonna, with the exception, the con has to be in the middle here. That's the only other one. Because he would have to be in reserve.
He'd have to be in reserves as well.
Technically, but we're just gonna put him obviously in the middle here. Okay. No one will care, I assume. So turn one does go to the White Scars, unless I seize the initiative. Not a huge fan of the mechanic, but I'll roll it anyways. And one day, actually roll a 6. Because every time I say I hate the mechanic and I'm going to roll it anyways, I never actually roll a 6 to prove that I'm not going to take it. But, you know, whatever. I didn't seize the initiative. So it's going to be turn 1 White Scars. So good luck to you and your forces. Let the blood flow! Right to movement, the specific speeders are jumping from rooftop to rooftop. And what's this one thinking?
I think I'm going to go join my brethren over here.
Just harass my speeders. And then the Volkite bike squad, or the multi-melta bike squad, jumped in over here to light up the Land Raider. And then the Volkite bike squad is just shifting over to get some line of sight and harass the tactical squad, which is what they want to kind of shoot at anyways. Yeah. In fact, they'll go to the rooftop as well. We've got the multi-meltas over here, like I mentioned. And then the other multi-melta team.
Shimmy up a little bit here.
Just to get in range to put instant death shots at these guys?
Yeah, those are 2 wounds apiece.
It's good targets, yeah.
I want that Land Raider to move up a little bit. I'm going to overcommit with these guys first, and then...
You could get lucky with them, right? Yeah.
It's possible to get lucky with those ones. And these are just going to move up and hold this objective here.
Gotcha. Yeah, they are line.
Because of my right of war, they are line.
Whoosh.
Here on the side.
Very good. The Javelin jumps up. We're going to keep the Land Raider exactly still because we're thinking that Jin Zhao is outclassed by Ezekiel Abaddon here. Now, the retinues are kind of similar-ish. Yours have probably better war gear overall because of the options you took with them. But we got a pretty good, like the Chthonian Power Claw is pretty nasty, and he's battle-hardened. So he can go toe-to-toe. He's hard to kill unless you have Murder Strike or some Strength 10 nonsense. We're going to start with this multi-melta squad firing shots at our Reaver attack squad up in the building. These should be 3 shots on 3s, twin linked?
Yes.
So 1 miss, maybe? 3 hits, all 2s to wound at very high strength. Oh my gosh! So 5 of cover save. Does it hit the building? No, it doesn't. It finds true to one of these lads. We'll lose. This guy's the unfortunate one who gets hit by a multi-melta. We're going to be playing these as 5 of cover save. No restrictions to movement on the actual flat part of it or going up and down the stairs. But if you want to scale up and down the wall, that's what will impose difficult terrain on it. Now, the next squad, what's the plan?
We're going to take my Volkite Culverins and we're going to put it up into that Reaver squad as well.
Oh, good luck. 3s to hit with the Volkite, 5 shots per model. And what are we wounding on?
2s, strength 6 to your toughness 4.
Oh, very good. Much better than the multi-meltas. But at least I get my 3-up saves. 10 wounds. How convenient for this rapid fire dice box. Do a little bit of a plug for it. Again, that's what it's called, guys. I get a lot of questions about this. You see it in the videos. Rapid fire dice box by Tempest Terrain. But you can get them printed and shipped out to you from MiniWarGaming as well. They count in 5s. And they work for big dice, little dice. And it's got a little dice hopper in the beginning. You just put them all back in there when you're done with it. Show me 3s. I do have Artificer armor in there, but we're not going to worry about that nonsense. 2 are gonna go, so 1's gonna go down. We got Deflagration. 2 more wounds, 2 more wounds. We lose 1 Reaver, but does the next one explode as well? He takes a wound. This guy looks like he could die to that one, and we're going to put a wound on this guy over here. And then you're going to go ahead and fire at my Land Raider with the multi-melts that are all in multi-melta range. I'm going to not evade and hopefully get lucky and not get popped right away. I want to save my reaction. 2 hits, twin-linked. 3 hits. Now, we need 6s to glance on 2 dice at this range. Anything more than 6 is a pen. So we have, that's a pen. Second one
is
glance. And the last one,
the third one,
nothing. So 1 of each, and I'm not going to have any cover, I don't think. Glance brings me down to 4 hull points. I think they're 5, right? Yeah, and then what's this pen going to be? Good luck! Whoo, 6-7, it is an explosion because of multi-meltas. I gotta know, here's my hypothetical evasion. It wouldn't have mattered. There you go. So I saved the reaction. This was destined to be. That'll be a kill point for you for destroying something. I am going to do other fearless, technically, because of Abaddon, so I don't have to worry about the pinning or the snapfire check.
No technicalities.
No technicalities there. The explosion will go 5 inches, which will hit the Dreadnought, some of my tacticals, and both of the Predators. And it's a strength 8 explosion. Oh, and also the 6 guys inside of it. Go ahead and roll me 6 wounds against my Justarin and Abaddon.
So here's 2s, so 5
of them. So I'm going to try and spread out the wounds a little bit. I'm not going to tank them all on Abaddon because that's a little gamey. He is battle hardened. I'm going to put the green die on him. He'll get hit by the explosion a little bit. The other ones will instant kill the Justarin if they roll 1s. We are going to lose no one. Everyone's good there. Let's see if this Contemptor's hurt by it on a 3. Yep. He is hurt. He's got 2 up armor. Those heavy ceramite on him. And then these 4 tacticals are hit by the explosion. 2s to wound them. Oh, they don't. The Contemptor ate most of it.
Clearly.
So power armor on the one guy. Oh, no, that guy's not great though.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Never mind.
And then I got to double check. What do you think that side armor? 12 on?
Was it 13, 12, 10 or 13, 11, 10?
Only one way to find out. What? I know it's not how squadrons work, but we're going to do it for a little bit of fun. Let's do a hit on both of them because they're both equal distant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do force to glance. So this guy here, that's a glance, and this guy over here, nothing. He's fine. So in the end, messing with the rules didn't actually do anything. So 1 glancing hit on this Predator, which means he's okay, but he's only got a couple hull points left. The explosions were hitting the sides. And the bright side, sorry, my guys go in the footprint of where it was. I don't have this awkward Land Raider in the way anymore. Now I'm free to move. The unfortunate thing is now we're lined up to a bunch of instant death weapons that are ready to lay low some hate on them.
That depends how secure Abaddon's feeling.
He's feeling not so bad. He's out front. He might tank a hit here or there. What are we starting with? The Land Raider?
We're going to start with the Land Raider, and we're going to put shots
right into the Justarin.
Actually, no, I've got side arc on this Predator, so that's actually what we're going to do.
That would work. Yep.
Predator.
He would have a 6-up cover save, but that's about it. The heavy bolter is going to fire at these Reavers, so we'll do the last cannons first. 4 shots on 3s. Oh, very, very bad start for me. So Sunder, and you need 4 armor 12, so you need 3s.
So I need 3s to glance.
So 2 glances and 2 nothings.
And with Sunder, I'm just going to keep the glances.
Keep the glances, yep. 2 pens on top of it. Boom, boom, boom. Do the glances first for cover. Ooh, negate 1 of them, and then 2 pens. Ooh, they're all going to go through. So what are the pens going to be? First one is nothing significant. Weapon destroyed.
Weapon destroyed's significant.
And then, but it'll wreck it as well. So whatever weapon just got destroyed is no longer a thing. So it's like this guy's wrecked. I suppose with the way squadrons work, this guy's the closest. He's the one who has to take them, and he's got front armor. So we have a 4 is a glance, which I would have passed, and then that's a pen, which I failed, and we have to re-roll them for Sunder.
Yeah, these 2 3s that were glances earlier are still nothing.
So I pass the glance, I take the weapon destroyed. He's got 1 hull point left. Boom, and I can't remember if you pick or I pick.
You have to pick one of the battle weapons.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick... Probably don't need our turret in this matchup too much. I don't think I do, so we'll leave it like that. Just driving around with a couple las cannons. That turret's gone. And then we got the speeder.
We're going to put my speeder into the Terminators. My multi-melta is out of range of your tanks.
Oh, okay, so everything's going here. So 2 las cannons and a multi-melta.
Yeah, no twin-linked or anything like that. So 1 las cannon misses, then the 1-shot twin-linked
multi-melta. See if it hits on either one. It does.
So I have a hit with that.
2s.
These are looking for 2s. Guess I should roll those separately, but it doesn't matter.
It's the same-ish.
Yeah, it was just this. Yeah, he doesn't die to either one. That's right.
So I will do a save on Abaddon for his invulnerable. He takes a wound. Oof. And then I'll do a save on a Justarin. Ah, they're good. There you go. Abaddon takes a hit. He's battle-hardened 1, so he needs strength 10 to kill him. He's got 3 remaining. And then we have the rest is shooting over here. A couple of speeders and the bikes. So we're gonna go the Volkite bikes into the tactical squad out front. 15 shots on 3s to hit. No rerolls, but not a bad roll. Looking at 2s to wound, strength 6. Few fails. Any save I make is good, and he fails a deflagration. We lose 3 tacticals and 3 potential extra wounds. So 3 more wounds, so 3 tacticals are being shot down, and no more die. The heavy bolter on this guy's bike.
Yeah, that is a scimitar jet bike, despite what it looks like.
Oh, little different, yeah.
2s from the Centurion, and then 3s to wound here, so 2 more armor saves.
So we lose just the 3. We're gonna have to lose 3 from over here. We'll lose these 3. Boom. We're gonna go to, these are 2 separate choices. What are they called?
These are Kaizagan assault speeders.
Kaizagan assault speeders. So this one's gonna fire at my javelins? Yeah, my unit of javelins here. I will use my 1 reaction return fire, just because, why not? Yep. And I don't know if it's a waste of it or not, but I think I might use my Death Dealer here, the Sons of Horus advanced reaction. Instead of doing the normal reactive fire, we simply just shoot you first at a higher BS. And in an attempt to kill you before you can kill us, because if we can kill you, you don't actually get to shoot back. I don't think I'm gonna have a better opportunity. The White Scars are very slippery, and it's hard to get in good range with like the tacticals with their bolters and stuff like that. So I might be able to utilize it here the best. I'm going to do an adjustment. There is a 12-inch clause of Death Dealers. You have to be within a foot of me for me to reactively do it. So obviously I'd let Damien know that he doesn't play against, I don't play these guys, he doesn't play against Sons of Horus often. So I'll do a regular reactive shot. So this guy's going to fire at them, they're going to shoot back at the same time. Why I'm doing this, I don't like the advanced reactions that are kind of tricky like that. Always let your opponent know about things and let them readjust their plan accordingly. Now, unless you like to play Cutthroat. That's on you guys. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and resolve yours first?
Yeah, so I'm gonna open up with the assault cannon, then the auto cannon, and a single hunter killer missile, because I only have firing protocols 4.
I actually don't even know what their firing protocol is. They have, I bought hunter killers for them too. I'll have to double check it.
It will also be 4.
Okay, then I will fire, they only have 1 each, so they'll fire both their hunter killer missiles because they only have 3 weapons anyways. The carries.
So 3s.
Good start. I'm T6.
So I need 4s to wound here.
But rending. Oh, 2 rends and 2 wounds.
And 2 wounds.
So I'll do my 2 saves, 3s, 1 fail, and I think the rends go through.
The rends should just go through.
Yeah, because we can't. Neither one of us can get cover because we're hovering. We're always hovering above the cover. Means one of them is going to be down to 1 wound. They're 4 wounds each.
Yeah, let's go with my hunter killer next. I guess it's kind of irrelevant. Oh, missed.
Right past them.
pretty normal. And then my Reaper autocannons. So these are twin linked, thankfully.
Oh, I see the twin linked. Yep. Don't you? You said you have firing protocol 4, so that'd be 1 weapon, 2, 3, 4.
2 separate twin linked Reaper autocannons.
I see.
It's not a battery.
Gotcha.
It's 2 Reaper autocannons. So the 1 hit that I have.
They're only 2 shots each.
They're 2 shots.
I understand. Okay.
At least it wounds.
Regular armor save. We're good?
Oh boy.
So I will return fire back. I have a single wound left on this speeder. I don't know what this will. I'll put on that one, whatever. Between the 2 of them, I got 4 last cannon shots. Whoosh, 1 miss. These are 2s to wound. That'll go right through. So I assume you have 4 wounds as well.
Yep.
So I got 2 wounds left. I got 2 heavy bolters to resolve. Okay, here's the heavy bees. Pretty good 5 hits. 5s to wound though. Nothing. And then 200, they each have 1 hunter killer missile. They'll shoot out now. Oh, mine hit.
Oh dear.
Are these strength 8 AP2?
AP3.
AP3. Good enough. 2s. Oh, you're still alive. I only did 2 damage. Okay, so
you did 3.
Oh, I got you with.
Cannons.
Oh, the last cannons did 3?
So I'm down to 1.
Oof. All right, and then you have 1 more to resolve, and I have no reaction.
So I'm just going to fire that up into that same squad.
Same idea, try and finish them off.
Try to do some damage here. Same order as last time. We're going to start with the assault cannon, 2 misses this time.
And 4s.
4s to wound.
Ooh, 3 regular saves. So that will finish off the 1 speeder.
Yeah.
And then we have the 2
hunter missile.
Hunter killer. It does hit.
And
it does wound. And that goes right through my armor.
That is AP3. Yep. So that's 2 wounds. And then the twin linked.
There it is. Strength 7.
Strength 7. So 3s to wound here. With a rend.
Ooh, nice. So that's going to be a 3rd wound and 2 saves. 4th wound. So that's going to bring this guy down to 1, effectively. Boom, as this one shot out of the sky. And that'll bring us to the end of the shooting phase. Just save myself time looking up these things, if these are fearless or not. Here's a leadership check. We passed it. They might not be fearless. He may have ran away. But he is stubborn and extra leadership because the Warmaster is on the table, which brings us to that fight, I believe. We have no charges to do, but we do have an ongoing combat between the Khan and the Warmaster, so we get to resolve the first one now. But before that, one quick amendment, I only had 2 las cannon wounds. So this guy's at 2 wounds, not 4, not 1. Now we do the fight. Now between the 2 of these, they're very comparable defensively. They both have 2-up armor saves, 3-up invulnerable saves in close combat. The main thing is Horus has a better weapon skill than the Khan, but the Khan always will strike first. This is an ongoing combat, so there was charges happened before the game, essentially is what's going on here. Now, the Talon of Horus and Worldbreaker are quite powerful pieces of war gear against the Khan's Tiger, I can't remember, something White Tiger...
Dow.
Oh, was that actually? Yeah, nice. I remembered the White Tiger Dow, yeah. We might as well start this off with Jagatai Khan striking with the White Tiger Dow. How many attacks did he have?
6.
All right.
So 5s. Whoosh. With Master Crafted.
1 hit, 2 hits.
2 hits.
4 to wound. Both are going to stick. It obviously goes through the Serpent Scales 2-up save, but also provides a 3-up invulnerable save. And 1 is going to sneak through. The Warmaster's down to 6 wounds. Does have 1 more wound over the Khan as well.
I guess he's 600 points, yeah.
Yeah, he's quite expensive.
I keep having all the other Primarchs in my head. He's 600 points, yeah.
Horus is the most expensive. Well, Horus and Horus Ascended are both the most expensive Primarchs. Should note the Khan does have 1 additional attack because it doesn't mention that it's included in his profile the fact that he has a pistol, and the White Tiger Dow is a one-handed weapon. So he should have a 7th attack here. On a 5, did it hit? No, it's a 2. Horus will go. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna go with, I guess I'm just gonna attack with Worldbreaker. It's better generally here. The Talon of Horus is better to use against Rogel Dorn, but against most other Primarchs, you just want to hit them with Worldbreaker. We have 6 attacks base, plus 2 melee weapons. You can split the attacks between Talon and Worldbreaker. He's got Weapon Master, but we're just going to hit you with a big stick. 3s to hit, and I don't, here, just in case it's Master Crafted, didn't matter. I could go look it up. I was only going to look it up if it mattered. These are strength 10. It wounds the Great Khan on 2s.
Ooh, I got lucky.
3-up invulnerable saves. Well, 6 invulnerable saves because they're brutal too.
Yep.
And 3s! 2 damage. We got you down to 4, I think.
I will take that.
That's not bad for the Great Khan. He's sitting at 4 wounds. And then we pretty much come to the end of your turn, you have a 3-up, it will not die. Because that's a special rule for the scenario. Oh, okay, he's trailing towards death still. And that is the end of turn 1 for the White Scars. We go to my turn 1. Right to the movement phase, we're going to start this off with our Reaver squad. They're going to declare a run, and they're going to make their way in this general area. Now, it is going to be difficult terrain because they're going to vault over this, but they are going to be moving 9 effectively with their run. That's where they end up getting to with their run, and the rest, the Contemptor and the Justarin, are moving up towards the Land Raider to try and secure this area, or deny it at the very least. From the White Scars, and then our tacticals are going to ascend up here. As the Justarin and the Contemptor move up, the Multi-Melta bikes do a withdraw with one of their 2 movement phase reactions. We're going to run the tactical squad just to get it. If I move up, I'm not going to have great line of sight to the bikes, and I don't have enough movement to get up onto the platform with a basic move, so we're going to declare a run. I've already measured it. These guys get essentially up to this point with a 9-inch move, 7-inch move with difficult terrain and climbing up the wall. So this is where they end up. They will not be able to shoot this turn though. And then they're still going to be helping out on the objective. Then we come over to these tacticals. We're going to do a normal move, and they are going to get in a position to shoot bolters. Maybe. That's their happy spot, and then I got to figure out what I want to do with these speeders. I want to bully your 2 fancy White Scar speeders a bit here. And that's my best bet at doing it, I guess. Not getting too close because I don't want them to react. So we're happy there. And then the last thing to do is to roll these Predators up. We're going to stay in a powerful squadron formation. Actually, we're going to have this guy go less than half to there. And this guy will just pivot over here, go there. He effectively wants to be here because I want the last cannons to be able to see forward. That's what I'm trying to aim at here. Shouldn't be too hard. I want to go and get some vengeance on your Land Raider. It's only fair. Start with them. I'll go ahead and put all the last cannons and the Executioner turret into you. It probably can't hurt you because it's strength 7. Or maybe it's more, I don't know. But I'll do the last cannons first. 4 last cannon shots. We got 2 hits. I need 5s to glance. With Sunder. Pen. But you have 6 up cover saves.
Oh dear.
From the guys in the way.
Vengeance is near.
Vengeance is close. Let's see if my own guys get in the way. No, not quite. So can I get another 6? I rolled 2 so far. Yeah, I do. So we just pop each other's Land Raiders. It's going to explode. It can only hurt that guy. He's not even within an inch, I don't think. So
it doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, you're good there. So how many dudes you got inside?
6 inside.
6 inside. 2s. Only 4 wounds. You can take them on whoever you want.
It's just not going to be on...
not the character.
Not the character, because he will die.
You're okay. Your Terminator armor holds. So we just... And I get a point for that kill. I didn't forget to point out that Damien got a point for securing that location on his turn. It is progressive scoring for these objectives. So Damien's currently at 2, and I'm sitting pretty at 1. Because he killed my Land Raider. I'm going to roll the Plasma Executioner just in case it's scattered somewhere advantageous for me, because it's going to be right here. It does have rending, it turns out, so it could have actually hurt the Land Raider. Oh, I was going like, oh, it's going to hit the side of this thing. Or technically over here. To no effect. This thing is built of stern things, no explosions. You have to do a check for snap shooting. You are going to be okay, and can they be pinned? For the emergency disembarkation.
They can be pinned. I don't think I actually hit emergency disembark, though.
For the explosion, I believe. Roll me 1 just in case, and if it...
10 is fine.
You're perfect. We don't have to worry about it then. So he's going to pass there. Very good job, Predators. People don't like Predators. Now, granted, I could have had more las cannons at a much cheaper cost with a different unit, but these guys did it.
But the other guys have a 3+ armor save, not 13 front armor.
And they can react with their las cannons.
Yeah, but sometimes reacting with your 5 las cannon shots or 10 las cannon shots into my squad of tactical marines isn't the best option.
Not usually worth it, no. But I'm happy to see these guys on the table all the same.
I love Predators.
I think and these ones are especially very pretty.
Those ones are very pretty.
Love to deal with these multi-melta bikes, and this Contemptor, this ancient ain't going nowhere, so he's going to fire his Gravis multi-melta over there, and he's got a twin bolter he'll fire there as well. Would you like to react in any way, shape, or form? And fling hate back at me. What are you thinking?
I'm going to take my shrouded saves here, because I'm a bike, they're rerollable. So
I got 2 Gravis multi-melta shots. We hit on those, and we wound on those. Now, they don't get covered because they're jet bikes, but they have a rerollable shroud. But every fail is a dead bike, unfortunately. The shroud didn't help. So 2 bikes go down to the Gravis multi-melta. I have a combi bolter I'll fire. And it wounds once. No AP. All right, you're good. Boom. We got him. That'll be a morale check later, I believe. No shooting on them because they ran. And that's going to bring us... Do you have any more shooting phase reactions?
No, I only have the 1.
Okay, so then I'm free to kind of try and pick on this guy. I'll do heavy bolter and 2 las cannons his way. And I'll get you las cannons. Oh, 1 hits. And it wounds. So you got 1 wound left. And then I have 4 heavy bolter shots that could do the trick. And 5s. Nothing. Let's go ahead and see what these tactical marines can do. Some of them are rapid firing into this specific speeder, so I'll fire into him with all their bolter rounds. 25 shots with our bolters, and that's about it, because a few of them are in rapid fire. Maybe I'll get lucky and shoot this speeder down. I need 6s to hurt it though, which is no different than kind of how they always used to be with their armor 10. I guess the big difference is you get an armor save against this, whereas before it's just 6s and dead. 1 wound, 3 up. Oh, the armor holds. I am left with those javelins over there. Do I think I could do 4 wounds to this? I have 4 crack missile shots that just go right through his armor and a few heavy bolters. So we're gonna risk it. And we're gonna risk leaving you with 2 alive at like low wounds. I'll see how that goes.
I think you got it.
Oh, I do have a pair of Hunter Killer missiles I'll shoot as well. That'll help. That way I've used all my Hunter Killers, don't have to worry about it. So they have, I'm almost certain the Cyclone missile launchers on them are 2 shots twin linked to represent both of them. So I'm gonna do 4 shots between the 2 of them, hitting on 3s, twin linked, and wounding on 2s because they're strength 8 crack missiles, just landing right into the side of this, and he is dead at the crack missiles. These are AP 3. All right, and then the Cyclone missile launchers are shot into the smoking wreck. All those shots from the Legionnaires did nothing and would have done nothing. We are finished the shooting phase with that. I have no charges to do, so it brings us right to the Primarch fight.
Shooting phase, I have to take my morale check.
Oh, you're right, of course. And...
Yep, that's normal.
Oh, they break. The con does not give extra leadership or anything. Only 5 inches.
Okay, stuck around as not normal.
Not normal, so you get a little bit of both. Very good. So that bike is going to scoot over there towards the staircase, just at the bottom of it, just to prevent wobbly model stuff if you want.
Yeah, he's like chilling right here somewhere.
Okay, that works. And then we'll get to try and rally him the upcoming turn. We're going to go right to the Primarch fight in the middle of the table, where the con strikes first. And 5s.
Yeah, 5s.
Mastercrafted. You know what? Even if you were hitting on 4s, it wouldn't have mattered there.
I know.
I feel like it's a little bit of a crime that Jagatai doesn't have weapon skill 8. Jeez. They went on 2s on him? No, he's 4s, isn't he?
Oh, no.
This is about right for the con fighting the Warmaster. Warmaster hitting on 3s with Worldbreaker. Same roll as last time. 2 misses with the Mastercrafted, which I'm not complaining about. Let me get a few 1s here. Okay, that's 10 invulnerable saves from Worldbreaker. 3 up, 3 up. Live. You're good. You took 1.
Okay.
Bless the con. He's at 3 remaining health. So I have an It Will Not Die, which I fail. I'm at 6 wounds. And we're doing this because we think it might be accurate for the game, and it can be kind of interesting. Nowhere does it say that these guys have to stay engaged, and Jagatai Khan has the hit and run special rule. And this mission is designed around Horus fighting the Khan, and again, it doesn't mention that they have to stay in combat. It just has rules for when they are in combat. So let's go see that hit and run from the con, because obviously we can see the writing on the wall. Well, it's not an even fight.
It's not a guarantee either. I could roll a 6 and be stuck.
6s do fail. So it's on you, Damien. Oh my God. So you still could do it on your turn. It's just not as efficient.
Well, no, you have to hit me first.
You could live. I only took 1 damage.
It's not doing it again. It's not happening a second time. It was a miracle once.
So we're going to go ahead and go to White Scar's turn 2, where the con has to go with 1 more round with the Warmaster, and he can attempt another hit and run. Okay, and at the end of the turn, before we move on, I do get 1 victory point for having a line unit on this 1 point of interest. That'll put me at 3 because I killed that fancy speeder and the Land Raider over there, but 2 points for Damien and his White Scars because he killed my Land Raider too, and also stood on that point of interest. So as we go to the second round, it is a 3-2 lead for the Sons of Horus. I'll be player 1 on the left, Damien is player 2 on the right. Just using the D10s to count score in the battle rounds we're in. Reserves. What are we doing first?
I might have something for them. I gotta double check.
Ooh, okay.
So, rolling for them. We're gonna roll for my flyer first.
And 3 up. We see them.
And the assault squad.
We see them!
Oh, wow.
Perfect. Okay. So they're both showing up right away. We're going to show you where they end up. And, I am also going to declare the War Master's rule. Would you guys believe it's called Master of War? At the start of Damien's turn here, I can declare it. It's only once per game. But for his entire turn, I have an extra reaction in every phase. 2 movement phase reactions, 2 shooting phase reactions, 2 assault phase reactions. We figured out where the Assault Marines are going to deep strike, and it's going to be on the platform where the Reavers, who are over here, you can't see them, came from, where Ezekiel Abaddon is and the Contemptor, to reinforce his flank a little bit. I believe we roll a... because this is just a regular deep strike. There's no deep strike assault or anything like that.
I cannot charge from this, so I'm here. Hello.
And good luck. You are effectively here-ish.
It's not too bad.
He's going to land right beside this suspiciously put together predator. He's hanging on by less than a thread. And here are his 20 companions, because 21 actually, there's an apothecary in there, isn't there? 22 giant squad of assault marines ready to tear apart these poor predators. Now, they can't charge this turn because we're not doing deep strike assault. This is just a regular basic deep strike with 1 unit. Kind of some, for this scenario here. Anyways, that is it for the reserves showing up. I did want to use one of my 2 reactions. I'm going to have my javelins intercept our Fire Raptor here. I do have twin-linked missiles, which are the only thing that can actually affect it. The heavy bolter is a little too weak. I did use my hunter killers to try and take out the javelin over here. So 6 to hit with my missiles. I got a hit. Did you want to evade, or I don't even know if you can.
I can't. This is your reaction, not mine.
Only 1 hit, but it's a 4 to glance. Oh, nothing, just pings right off the armor. Big ol' sigh of relief there for the white scars. That could have been a very expensive piece that was snap firing. Okay, that is it for my reactions. I'm not going to intercept these guys because I don't really have anything where, like, I got Bane Strike bolters are kind of cool, but would I rather move? Would I rather intercept there as well? Let me ponder on that. Do it here as well. I'm going to fight Abaddon, and 5 homies are going to fire Bane Strike bolters at the assault squad here. Abaddon's the same BS, but he's got precision strikes on his attack, so I have to roll him separately. And these are just the rest of the Just Errands who don't have it. So 2s, because they're all BS 5 and twin linked. So we have 1 precision strike from Abaddon, and everything else hits.
Oh, the precision.
Oh, it's precision strikes, not shots. That's a key difference. So I can still lump him in, but he doesn't get to pick his targets.
Correct.
These are strength 4, breaching 6 up. There are 4s to wound, 6s are good. Well, that's 5 AP2. Sorry, 6 AP2, and these failed the wound. That was a heck of a roll from Abaddon.
That was wild.
Yeah, 3 3-ups. You will have cover saves because you have lots of guys on the building, and then you have feel no pains as well.
Here's the worst saves first. 5-up cover saves.
Yeah. That's helped 1 of them, and then 3. You can do the doctor now, yep.
Yeah, we'll just do the doctor now because I got the nice saves, so it's 4 dead.
4 die, and then 3 regular power armor saves.
3 armor saves.
And a doctor.
With the doctor.
We got 5.
Which I guess does.
So we lose 4 in cover, and then 1 random guy wherever you want, really.
I'll just take this guy as well.
Yep, so all 5, pretty much all 5 of them just got obliterated by the block combi. The Bane Strike combi bolters, very cool weapon. Totally cheated, I rolled 1 guy, this guy's multi-melta would have been, I'm just gonna keep it as a combi bolter for that 1 roll. I'm gonna remember he's got a multi-melta in the future though, sorry guys.
He's the one that rolled 2 6s.
That could have, yeah, he hits on 2s re-rolling, would have been forced to cover save, so it's about the same anyways. Roll was killer, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. That is it. I have no more movement phase reactions. That's the 2 I used. We have to see if our White Scar friend over here regroups on leadership, probably 8.
Yep.
Well, he's good.
He's the sergeant.
He is the sergeant. Yeah, you would have kept him alive for sure. A little bit of moving. The Scimitar jet bikes with their Volkite staying around the objective because you do want the victory points. Why wouldn't you?
And I'm just going to keep line of sight on your tactical squad up there.
But I need them for victory points.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to remove.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Back.
Boom. He can still fire. I think he has a snap fire.
He's going to snap fire, so
Yeah.
he'll be just up here.
Whoosh. Here comes Jin Zhao and the Terminators moving 8 because they're White Scars in Tartarus armor. We are going to force the fight over here. Just hopefully roll good dice. Which I always respect that. That's how I like to play. I really want to stand, like I don't really play the Sons of Horus much, but these guys can be, well, I'm bringing them as a retinue for Abaddon, but they could take a standard if they do, make some line, that's pretty spicy. I don't have an idiot with a flag though. And the other squad with multi-meltas are getting closer to everything else over here. They have targets in mind, and it's probably my poor Terminators. Coming to this side of the board. Oh, we're getting aggressive. The Volkite bikes are coming right up to the tacticals. I have no reaction, so.
I don't think this is the right way to do it, but I feel a lot of pressure on that side of the board. So I'm just gonna send her.
All right. I mean, that's a Steve move. He would say right now, I'm just going to break your back. That's Steve 2024, everyone. Soon to be Steve 2025.
Hey, why?
The Kaisergen Assault Speeder just shimmies over here just to look down upon the tacticals and the other tacticals. On to shooting. Where are we starting?
The twin-linked multi-melta that regrouped.
Okay, fair. Right over there. I'm not going to do nothing about it.
One shot, twin-linked, no hit.
They all miss. All right, fine.
So we're going to open up with the Fire Raptor. We're going to put the Gatling guns out front into your Reavers. We're going to put this turret into your 1 wound javelin over there. We're going to put this autocannon into that same squad there. They are 2 wounds apiece. This is not the worst time to use the missiles.
Oh yeah, I mean it would pop them one at a time.
Pop them. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, no saves.
For the Fire Raptor, which we're still pondering on a little bit with the Hellstrike missiles, we're going to go ahead and just do the Volkite into the Tactical Marines from the, not Scimitars, but yeah, those are Scimitars. Javelins are the other ones.
Yeah.
So 15 Volkite shots on 3s. Very good. Strength 6, looking at 2s to wound tacticals. 4 fails, 5 wounding hits. 3s. Oh, we lose the tactical. Is he wounded for deflagration on a 2? He is. Do we lose a second tactical? We do not. So that was from them over here. Let's lose. Bah! This guy gets shot and blah, falls down dead.
We're going to open up with my multi-melta squad here into the Justaran Terminators.
Ooh, 3 shots, twin linked.
So 3s, twin linked.
2s to wound.
Wounding on 2s.
Bam. I am going to take 1 on Abaddon and 1 on the Justaran. So Abaddon still fails it, and the Justaran is the exact same as last time. Abaddon's down to 2 wounds. I'm keeping my Justaran alive, but we are hemorrhaging wounds on the first captain.
Now we're going to put the Javelin.
Same target.
So the 2 las cannon shots.
Whew.
The multi-melta is
Twin linked. Does hit. These are all 2s to wound. Same concept. There's 2 more wounds. All right, well, same Abaddon. Thank you, Justaran. Okay, the other way. We lose a Justaran Terminator. That guy can see them all, so this guy, boof, 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 instantly killed.
So we're going to put my command squad in. I've got 3 combi bolters and a combi melta.
Are we shooting the combi melta?
We're going to open up with the combi melta. So melta on a 3.
Hit.
Oh my, hit.
2. I don't want to. Abaddon will take that one. So much instant death. He passes.
So then the first combi melta, because this is the combi bolter, this is the melta portion. So this one is not twin linked. And then I have 1, 2, twin linked.
Yeah, these ones are. Ooh, which will be needed. The 3's hit. There should be, there's a 3 in there. And 1 more reroll. 2 more hits. And these are all 4s to wound. Okay. 2 it is. Regular Justaran, 2 up armor. We're going to be okay on both. On to the Fire Raptor.
So we're going to put the Gatling gun into the Reavers. We're going to take the 1 Reaper autocannon, send it way over to the back corner to the Javelin. And
the sad 1 wound Javelin.
Yeah, this one is still going to see these Reavers, the other autocannon, and then those 4 Hellstrike missiles are going to go into these Justaran.
Does it have... Yes. I'm going to do something funny. I think, haha, funny. I'm going to return fire with this double last cannon snap firing to get vengeance on your Fire Raptor before I go down. I'll still have 1 more shooting reaction after this. And these guys are just going to eat everything there. Do you want to start with the shots into our Reavers?
Sure.
So they're suffering the Twin Avenger.
Twin Avenger, Gatling bolt cannon.
I assume it's got strafing run.
It's got strafing run, so it hits on 2s.
1 reroll.
Linked.
And they're strength 6, so it'll be 2s to wound.
Strength 6,
AP3. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Very good. Is there any rending or anything associated with it? Not that it would matter
I will double
too
check
much.
for that single 6 there, but I don't believe so.
I was debating on evading here. I'm not going to. I'm just going to take the wounds. I do not like 2-up armor save tanking on everything, but I don't mind like 1 or 2 shots going towards them to represent like a smattering of fire on them. So of the 7 hits, I'll put 1 on the Chieftain, 1 on the Chaplain, and then the other 5 is just going to kill these guys because they won't have any cover. So of the 5, that destroys him. There's 4 left, which will kill 2 more. And then I'll take a save on the Chaplain and the Chieftain. So the Chieftain is okay, and the Chaplain is okay. And the autocannons are up next.
So 4 shots, hitting on 2s, twin linked.
Good start. 2s to wound.
2s to wound with 6s being rending.
Ooh, a rend. And these are not AP3.
These are not AP3, so you have to take the rending hit first.
Yeah, so I'll take a rend, which is just a wound, and then I take 3 3-up saves. That'll slay another. Blech. We're going to go ahead and resolve the autocannon into this Javelin, who does get to shoot back. We'll do your autocannon first.
2s.
Good start.
3s to wound, 6s are rending.
Ooh, a rend. And 2 wounds. Any no rerolls, I guess. No. So I take a wound and 2 saves. So I'm dead, actually. Yeah. I don't know why I was rolling saves. I forgot I had a wound. I have 2 las cannons that hit on 6s to return. Adds up to 6. Bang, bang, bang. So shot dead, removed, and a victory point for the White Scars. And the 4 Hellstrike missiles into our buddies. 2s. Good start. These are 2s. 2 1s. There's 2 1s in there.
Of course.
1 on Abaddon. Okay, he's got a wound left, and 1 on Justaran. who is alive. Okay, so our first captain's eating up a little bit too much firepower. So we're gonna go ahead and fire with your fancy White Scar speeder first into my, what are they called? Tacticals. I can react to fire back, and you did get within 12 with purpose because you wanted to threaten this squad, which means you wanted the carries in range. So I will use Death Dealers here to try and get that 1 wound off him before he does any of these attacks. 31 shots back. We did move on my turn, so we don't get to Fury, but they do get +1 to hit, or +1 to their BS technically. I'll do 15 twice because I do need 6s to wound. 2s to hit. So the first bunch, they all hit except for 1.
Yeah, that's right. You missed with one of those.
And I wound 2 times so far. And the second volley, and then to reroll this for the 31. There you go. And now I need 6s to wound. I had 29 misses. There you go. Okay, an additional 4 wounds. We used 6 wounding hits with Death Dealers. 3s?
Not long for this world. Yeah.
Oh, wow, he died fully if he had full health. And that means he doesn't get to fire. That's my advanced reaction. That's a victory point for the Sons of Horus. That's Death Dealers out of the way, and I have no more shooting phase reactions. I assume you're going to put all of these Volkite into my dudes.
That is the plan.
All right. So these are 3s to hit, 15 shots.
So nice.
2s to wound at strength 6. Some ones. 10 wounding hits with a Volkite. You burn through 5, actually, power armor, guys. Ooh. 5 potential deflagrates. We're going to see 3. Damien likes 1s. So we've lost 5 members of the team. Sorry, guys. 6. 6 go down. Let's lose a random smattering. I love doing that. Represents a bunch of random dudes in random areas dying. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then some heavy Bs for Joe.
Centurion.
1 miss, I think. Yeah, you should have a reroll.
I might. No, I'm going to double check something. I forgot about my Cyberhawk upgrade. I get to select a unit at the start of the turn, and I get to reroll failed to hit rolls of 1 in the shooting phase, and I get +1 to my charge against that target. So they were my selected target. They would have always been my selected target. So I get to reroll the single miss on a 1 with my heavy bolter. And we checked the clip. I had a single miss with my Volkite.
Easy enough to fix.
That Luka's let me reroll here. So hit and wound with the Volkite.
Power armor, we're good.
Yeah. And then 3s with the heavy bolter here.
3 saves
so
there.
3 armor saves.
We lose 2 additional tacticals. We'll lose you and you. That's definitely a morale check for them at the end of this phase, which I think we're at right there now.
I believe.
Volkite, everyone. We do 1 damage there with the same squad. We do 8 over here. Now the heavy bolter killed a couple, but still 6 from the Volkite.
Heavy bolter killed 1.
Leadership on them, it is +1 because of Horus Lupercal on the board. That matters. We rolled a 9. We have our sergeant still alive.
Very nice.
So they're not going to break and flee, and I do owe you 1 on the Reavers. I think they're stubborn 10 right now because of Horus. That 5 and that 2 is good. Bam. They're passing. No problems, no problems. We go right to charging. They're going to charge in here. I'm going to... Got 2 assault phase reactions. Do I want to Overwatch? It'd be great to get a kill or 2 in there, but that champion's going to muck me up. But we're stubborn. So we're going to Overwatch here. And then your Terminator command squad wants to charge our first Captain Abaddon, who we're going to hold the line.
You could Overwatch, though. You got a multi-melta in there.
Ooh, you bring up a damn good point. You know what? I like it.
It's mainly because I want my Furious Charge rule.
I know, you get it. I am -1 strength in the first round, so there's that. But I am greedy, and I want to try and get a kill on one of your command squad guys. So I'll Overwatch in both areas here. So I'll go ahead and just do this one first, I guess. Here are the bolters. 3s to hit. Ooh, boy. That's a roll. That is a roll. 4s to wound. We do land 5 wounding hits, though. That's actually pretty good. Regular 3-up saves.
So I'm going to take 1 off the character.
Yep.
2+. And then...
Didn't matter where that went.
3s.
I destroy a bike. Eat that bike. Haha. So it'll help out just a little bit. And then they're not really going to fail their charge, but for the sake of rolling dice, people get mad at me sometimes when I don't roll dice. I think even a double 1s makes it in.
Double 1s does make it. They have +3, 4, so it's a 6-inch
There was absolutely no reason to roll the dice in fair. So they're going to make it in. Slam! And hopefully you're going to deny me scoring any points, and I won't be able to shoot at them too much. So there's always that.
I probably should have just stood there, but that's okay.
And then they're going to charge in here. I'll go ahead with the multi-melta first. The twin-linked single shot. Twin-linked. It does hit. It does wound.
I have a 5-up invulnerable save because I'm in Tartaros pattern.
Ooh, it does smoke 1. That's actually pretty valuable. And I got 4 Bane Strike Bolter guys. Green Dex is going to be Abaddon, only because I want to see if he does something cool. 2s. They're Combi Bolters.
He did do something cool. He missed.
He missed. Dang it. 4s to wound?
He's not 6s.
I have 2 6s. And so 2 5-up invulns and a 2-up save. There's no shame in dying to Bane Strike Bolters.
Whatever. 5-up invulnerable saves.
1 damage.
1 wound,
and then a single Terminator save.
2+ armor save.
Ah, very good. So 1 damage on the way in. And that's both of my assault phase reactions, and I don't think you can fail. You know what? Roll it anyways for fun. You get lots of bonuses.
I can absolutely fail.
Oh, you can fail this one?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I figured you just had like 42 bonuses because you're white
That
scars.
might be enough to fail.
You to roll 5 to make it. They do fail because they get bonuses to the charge, but not on the 4 is not going to cut it, so they surge forward a little bit, and we're just a little sad with his outcome. And
no, this is just normal. This is every game.
standard Damien.
This is every single game I play.
Oh my gosh, I hate random charge moves. I hate it to the bottom of my core. Horus Heresy, not really a great example, but it does adopt the older Warhammer 40k rule set. And beyond that, back in the day, there was no pre-measuring, but there was fixed charge. You always moved 6 when you charged, if you were like an infantry unit like this. It was nice, but you weren't allowed to pre-measure, so you were kind of always guessing if you're in charge range or not. Anyways, my rant done. I just hate to see a failed charge.
It's a game.
It's a really awkward position to be in when there's a Contemptor Dreadnought, a Justarian unit with Abaddon, and they're less threatening, but there is a Power Fist in there still. Reaver attack squad. Well, that's it for charging here. We have 2 fights to resolve. We'll probably save the Primarch one for the end. We have your champion, or is it just a Centurion?
It's just a Centurion.
Centurion and a couple of White Scars on jet bikes fighting me. And the Centurion, is that a Thunderhammer?
It sure is.
So I guess we go Initiative 4 stuff first.
Yep.
I do not have extra close combat weapons on these guys. I simply just have, I think they just, I can't remember if they have pistols or close combat weapons stock. I think they have pistols stock.
Stock, they have pistols.
Yeah, so we're shooting you with our pistols and beating the crap out of you with our hands.
Pretty sure I'm 1 attack base.
Except this guy does have a Power Fist if you want to issue a challenge.
No, not really, do you?
It sounds cool, so I will. For fun.
I don't want to lose my Centurion.
I only hit you on 5s.
Yeah.
You're going to accept it with your champion?
My statement does not change.
Oh, okay, fair. So your champion will accept it. He's got the red stripe.
It is a sergeant, so he's got 2 attacks base.
They all have chain swords and
they
stuff.
all have chain swords.
4s to hit?
I gotta double check the chain. So the Hammer of Wrath, I think it happens before challenges.
Are they like an initiative 10?
They're initiative 10, I think.
Challenges are before initiative, technically.
Well, let's do that then, I guess. Here's the Hammer of Wrath there. That one doesn't wound. And the other 2.
In the unit, a 1
also
and
don't wound.
Okay, don't wound, no Hammer of Wrath, very good.
So then I have my Sergeant in the challenge with paired weapons, whatever.
4s?
Hey, 3 hits. That's pretty good.
4s?
And now I need 4s to wound because you are Sons of Horus, -1 strength, but I have Fierce Charge because of the con.
Both of our rules are just counteracting each other.
Shred.
So we are looking at 3-up saves. I did not buy him Artificer armor. He is alive.
Yeah.
Your roll's very good.
Yeah. Then my other bike here. Ooh.
Okay, he's looking mad with Shred. Got 2, got 3.
Wow.
He's gonna kill 2.
I've never rolled this well in melee.
We'll lose
Well, not never, but it's been a long time.
These guys get to fight back.
They do.
So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks back. 4 is 2 hit. 4 is 2 wound. That's half hit. Very good. And 3 wounds. No AP of my own.
3+ armor saves. It's just the one guy there.
Boop. No damage. And then your Thunderhammer, go ahead and do him, and I'll do my Power Fist into the challenge.
I'm pretty sure he's got 3 attacks base.
He does.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
3s and 2s. Dang. Any Master Crafted or anything? No rerolls? No, just bonuses to charge with the Familiar. That's right. Kills 2. Bam. Bam. And then I have my 2 Power Fist attacks back at your Sergeant on 4s. Ah, we missed. All right. You definitely won that combat by a lot, but Horus does make us stubborn. And we're leadership 9 because of the same rule. Oh, we failed. No. The Vexilla is there, but it won't help here. It gives us an additional combat res, but we lost by 4. So
Now I roll to see if I can catch you.
Yeah, sweeping. I roll 4. You got them. They're swept. And you said you shouldn't charge. They are scattered.
Mainly because this never goes this well for me.
It's only a little fair because it went very, very, very not good on the other side. And they get to consolidate back onto the objective. And they get a kill for the tactical squad they swept. There's a 20-man brick that they just dealt with, no problem.
No problem.
Got the extra victory point there. We'll tally up you're gonna get 2 more points for standing on the points of interest as well. And then we come to our Primarch fight where the con strikes first.
Oh, 5s.
That's right. Mastercrafted.
Hey, we're already at our stock standard 2 hits. Look at that.
4s.
Hey,
1.
a wound.
The Serpent Scales. 3 up invulnerable save. Oh, we're down to 5 on the Warmaster. And then we strike at you with Worldbreaker.
So before you go down to 5, it did end your turn and you forgot your...
No, I rolled a 2 on it specifically. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I remembered it. Yep. I'm like, ooh, he is dying. Technically did it before your hit and run roll that you rolled a 6 on. I kind of snuck it in there. Yeah, I have 7 attacks back with Worldbreaker. I can fight with the Talon, but Worldbreaker is just a little bit better. 3s. It is Mastercrafted, I think. Well, now I have to go look. Is Mastercrafted. 2s to wound the Warhawk. 10 invulnerable saves.
10. Most of the Primarch weapons were gifted by
by other Primarchs. Yeah, I'm curious who made Worldbreakers. I'm pretty sure, no, he was gifted Worldbreaker when he was appointed Warmaster, I believe. But I don't know who made Worldbreaker. It might have been one of his brother Primarchs, but I know the Emperor gave it to him as like a ceremonial thing. Obviously, it's a butt-whooping weapon, right? It's pretty damn spicy. All right, let's see. What can the con pass these 3 up invulnerable saves? Oh, 3. No. He died. He died in 1 hit.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There it is.
Oh my gosh, the con.
I thought it was 7. It was only 6.
He failed 6 saves. Worldbreaker, 1 final. So Con's not dead. He's wounded. He becomes a wounded Primarch. Wounded. So now there is an additional objective right where the con went down, here in the middle. Failing that hit and run. Not ideal, but apparently par for the course for Damien. So not upset about it, just disappointed. Boom. So Fallen Primarch objective token. Whoever controls that at the end will get 5 victory points, including the White Scars. Now Horus is free to wreak havoc. And he will. But the 5 victory points are only at the end of the game. I'll get an extra 2 victory points if Horus is still standing by the end of the game. All right, so he'll consolidate right to the ledge. He's got well, I guess you have your advanced reaction, but he's going to start trying to push around and wreak havoc over here. That is White Scar's turn 2. They lose their Primarch and they fail a critical charge. However, they kick the crap out of some tactical Marines over here. I can't help but laugh because I can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up at all. So turn 2 for the Sons of Horus coming up. But you do get 2 victory points yourself. 3. That's right. They're scoring. They're command squad.
It's the command squad banner, which actually means when they made that leadership check out of the Land Raider, they didn't have to because that banner grants them fearless.
That's correct. Good thing they passed. Thank God they passed. Oh my gosh. I like it when we incidentally do things kind of correct. I think I get a victory point for the Primarch going down though, because that is a unit destroyed. So as we go to my turn, I'm at 5 points, and Damien's at 7 with the White Scars. One more correction on the banner, just stubborn 10, not fearless, but all the same difference. We rolled a 10 earlier. I have to be careful on how I move here because the White Scar big reaction could be frustrating. I'm going to start off with a Contemptor, moving its 8 inches up this way. We're going to move there because I want the White Scar reaction to happen because I don't want to have to deal with it later. So all of this stuff, because it all gets within 12, I guess, can you show me how far away those 2 bike units are? Because if they're like 12 and some change, then...
They are 10 and also not 10.
So I will just move him so he's outside of 12 with the 2 bikes. You move him essentially wherever he needs to be, and then that will still let that bike, the speeder, and them perform their move if you want to do it.
Do you want outside of this spike squad as well?
Yes, yeah. Just be a little bit further back. Yeah.
So it's like that.
And then we'll go laterally over here just to say, no, we're happy where we were. That's fine. Because we're not moving the jet bikes in the back, we're not going to use the reaction, which is totally fair. I am going to move this squad of Reavers towards the Assault Marines who just showed up. All right, not going to react to that move either. These predators are going to back it up a little bit and get out of here. We don't like this nearby. A lot of crack grenades and stuff, you know. I'd like to shoot them with all my las cannons. But I got the speeders and everything to go for. I'll have to think about that. I do know these guys are going to run. Ooh, no, they're going to stay here for another turn because that's only 5 points at the end of the game to whichever team controls it. And White Scars are fearless within range of it. So they're going to sit here and probably Fury to accrue a victory point. These guys are going to they're going to back it up and shoot at those jet bikes and maybe just take them out so you can't score anymore, I suppose.
Yeah, most likely take them out.
And then, yeah, they're going to back up. They're going to fly over here. I'd love to shoot missiles up at that guy, but it's iffy, and I got better targets over here. I'm going to jump them back a little bit before they fire at them. And then the last thing to figure out, there was no reactions here. We're just going to keep the Justarin still because nothing reacted so far. These Predators are going to move a bit, though. The Predator's going to scoot over here. No reaction yet. The only things I have left are the Justarin and the Primarch Horus, which I don't want you to react from. So they're just going to stay. They're forced to stay where they are to charge. Because if they move, all of this runs away. If he moves down, all of that runs away. So I'd rather just do charges from where I currently am. Though I might have the Justarin charge over here, if I'm going to be honest, try and beat up this assault squad because they're a thorn in my. They're going to clean that up, clean this up. They could threaten this. They could threaten the Reavers. So it's all kind of spotty everywhere. Anyways, that's neither here nor there because it is time to shoot. And I'm afraid to shoot Horus at the Talon of Horus at that bike because I might kill it. But if I kill it, I guess that's fine. He'll do it for fun anyways. He'll shoot at that bike. 2s and strength 5. 3s. It is AP 3, so I shoot that bike dead. Pop, 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 pop. He's just gonna, I guess, parade around the corpse of the Khan. That's 1 victory point for a unit kill. Then we come down to the speeders are gonna fire at your jet bikes, heavy bolters, and crack missiles, if you'd like to do anything. Evasion would be kind of good, but at the same time, you only have the 1 shooting phase reaction.
You only have 1 shooting phase reaction. I don't.
No reaction there. We're saving it mostly for the multi-melta squad over there, who I really have a bullseye on. We're going to start with the crack. We're hitting on 3s. Whoosh. Twin linked. Ooh, good thing. Whoosh. 1 miss. 2s to wound at strength 8. AP 3. So 3 wounding hits on your guys. We're all dancing around the 2-up save rule here on things.
Okay, so I guarantee you're going to take 1 wound off my Centurion. 2+. He's good.
He tanks 1. You can take as much on him as you want. Whatever your gut tells you.
My gut tells me I'm going to roll it. On a 4-up, he's going to tank a 2nd wound.
Okay.
So 4-up, he's going to tank a 2nd wound.
2-up. He's good. Lots of 6s.
And then that kills a bike.
1 more on the bike, yep. I know the rules are strict that you could take as many saves as you want on them, but I know a lot of people don't like that, Damien and myself included. I wouldn't mind, there's lots of house rules for it. People do initiative, but they're initiative 5, so they take 5 hits and stuff like that. I usually like to do 1 or 2 hits per, attack, but that's arbitrary. It's whatever you want to do at home. I just kind of do whatever feels right. Heavy bolters! They're not twin linked. We got half hit. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Regular saves.
Okay. Singular, 1 save off my character, and then 2 3+ saves.
Oh, 1 wound.
So I got 1 wound left on my...
Very good. These Legionnaires, they could Fury in a direction. But where that direction is, I kind of want to go for them. Just to get a couple, if I can see them, just to get that wound off that bike, just to get the line off that objective.
You can see them.
Going to be 16 shots because of Fury. And these are 3s to hit, because that's how the rules work. And 5s. 5s, right? Oh, only 6s though. 4s. I forgot you know what? 1 more wound. There we go. For all that matters. We got 5, 6 of them, 3-up and 2-ups in whatever order you want.
Okay, well, I'm going to take 2 off the character first.
2s.
Yeah, he takes a wound.
Ooh, he's sitting pretty at 1 wound.
And then...
you have to do these 1 at a time on that bike, yep.
So 3+, 3+, and 3+.
Oh, they live! Very good. So they're still scoring on that. There's a morale check they have to take, but... Then we come to our Contemptor friend who's going to fire his Gravis Multi-Melta and his Combi Bolter into our Terminators there. 2s to hit with the Multi-Melta. 2s to wound with the Multi-Melta. 2 invulnerable saves.
Yeah, easy. 5-up invulnerable saves.
Tartarus Armor.
So 5s. Just tank both of them.
Oh, very, very good. Dang. Yeah, easy, right? 2 wounds with the combi bolter.
Two pluses.
Two ones. Oh, 1 wound.
course.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. Very good. Then we're left with these units and the Predators. The Predators I know are going to shoot down the table at those bikes, including the turret, the plasma turret, if you'd like to evade.
Yep.
All right. Blast is weirdly 60-inch range. It's got a lot of things I wouldn't expect. It's a 5-inch blast, so I'll put it right on this guy's head. Under a direct hit, it should hit all 3. There we go. Boom. Or at least I'll put it. I'll double check to make sure if it does
all
no.
3.
Yeah, well, yeah, I figured it might. So 2s to wound. I only have 2 dice on me. They are breaching 4 up though, or rending.
They're rending.
So that's 2 AP2 and 1 AP4.
One
save.
The rending hits first. Shrouded save, so 5s.
Rerollable, I think.
Rerollable because I'm a jet bike. So there's 1 wound. And then the armor save.
You're good.
Is good.
So
So one of these guys has a wound.
And then I have 4 las cannon shots on 3s. Whoosh. They're not twin linked, and 2s. 1, and you have a wiggle.
So I have a 5-up, rerollable.
Oh, no damage, just the 1.
Just 1 wound.
And then we're left with our 2 squads in the middle. Abaddon sitting at 1 wound, little iffy. We also have the Chaplain and the Reaver Jetbike squad. I think they're both just going to turn around and deal with them. We're going to do, but I could, just to clean them up and push up that way. What a tough call. Shoot their bolters and the plasma pistol first. That sounds good. So plasma pistol, would you like to, I assume you don't want to react? Or you've already reacted? Yeah.
Already reacted.
Plasma pistol, hit, and wound. That is a breach, but you have cover.
I have a 5-up cover save for the ruins.
And a doctor.
And a doctor on hand.
Burned to death.
Doctor is too far away. Let's make this charge slightly more difficult.
That's reasonable.
Could have bought them something fancy.
I think I could have bought them a fancy gun, but they just have bolt pistols. Got 1 miss and 2 wounds at 3 up saves. And a doctor if you fail. Nope, no need. I do want the Jin Zhao fight, even though Abaddon has a single wound. It's scary, but I want to go for it anyway, so that means multi-melta and all the Bane Strike bolters that way. Do the bolters first, because there's a wound on a Terminator. Abaddon did cool things by hitting 4s to wound.
Yeah, see, Abaddon.
Oh, Abaddon, no! 1 basic 2-up save.
2+.
2.
Yep.
Oh, got a guy. Yeah, take that. The multi-melta. Hit. Wound. 5 up. A 2. We got 1. Who's it going to be? Probably Lightning Claw guy?
Well, the problem with the Lightning Claw guy is he's got like 6 attacks if you charge him.
Fair. It's that or Power Fist or Thunderhammer, though.
Yeah.
We're going to lose the Lightning Claw guy in the background and try and keep the Power Fist. It's a tough call because the Lightning Claws have a lot of value in themselves, too, with Twin Shred and Rending. Power Fist is good, but you got to remember it's unwieldy. Okay, so that is it for shooting. We do have morale checks. They are stubborn 10. They did lose 2 models. And they are good. These guys don't care. That jet bike died. And I gave myself the point for it. They care over here. Their leadership 9 or 10.
9.
They're fine. They don't care. They don't mind. And then we go to charging. We're going to start with our Contemptor friend into the Terminators. Would you like to react in any way, shape, or form?
You have to declare all your charges.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go boo, boo, boo.
It's kind of a silly rule.
Yep. Bam, bam, bam. And they're going to go for these guys over here. There's just those 3 charges there.
Yeah, I think
Horus isn't going for anything. He's lording over the Khan's body.
The thing he shot died.
That's true. Yeah, he can't actually declare charge.
I'm gonna have to hold the line against Abaddon.
Sorry, that's fantasy. Declaring them all at once and then reacting to them. It's 1 at a time here. So I'll do Contemptor first, which you want to react to reduce 1 of his attacks.
And try to take an attack off the top.
You do pass. Contemptor cannot fail. He gets +1 to his charge roll. He'll go right there. And then Abaddon and the Justarin will go for the White Scar Command Squad, which is 2d6. I rolled a 5, which might make it in, but it might have also failed.
Because it was my reaction that would have made it a 6.
Right. All right, we do make it in with a 5, and then our Reavers are going to try to declare a charge into the Assault Marines who just showed up. They're going to go 7, which is probably enough.
Oh, yeah.
We'll charge like that. We get 1 guy in base-to-base contact. The rest are straggling around. There's only really room for him, but they'll be able to pile in later when that comes up. That's it for charging. We can just go ahead and fight here first. Initiative step 4 piling in to go at 5 technically. So your guy.
Yeah, my champion there.
And my guy.
Do you issue any challenges?
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like it's appropriate that. I know your champion's probably going to beat the crap out of my chaplain.
Yeah, you can issue the challenge and decide which model you want to issue with, or you can choose which model you're going to accept with, because the champion must issue and or accept.
Well, it'd be a shame to not accept it with our chaplain. So we're gonna issue a challenge with our chaplain against your White Scar champion.
He does have a Paragon Blade.
I know, it's not great, but whatever. It is what it is. We make bad decisions all the time. We get to see interesting dice. Don't forget, these are not competitive games. We're here to make interesting things happen, even though they are strategically bad decisions. Yep. This also lets your guy get into fight too, because normally he'd be too far away.
Well, we pile in first.
Yeah.
But that would be...
Boop, he'd pile in there. Because he piles in before your guys do. So he's awkwardly stuck between.
He's awkwardly stuck, but because you issued a challenge, to put him into base.
Yeah, we're going to have a cool fight going here instead.
He's going to stand over here, and then I'm going to pile my stuff around.
Went ahead and piled the initiative step 4 guys in, and then we just did the power axes as well, just to get them out of the way, but we'll see who can attack when that comes up. We have the challenge first. I assume we're both initiative 5.
Correct.
Unless you go higher as a champion. I'm not too sure what a champion has.
The champion gets bonus weapon skill.
Oh, that's very good. I'm only about weapon skill 6. I have 3 attacks base, 4 for charging, 5 for an extra close combat weapon. And then I will strike 5s to hit with hatred. Oh, it didn't matter what I rolled. I rolled nothing but there's an extra 4 in there. 2 to wound. Should be 2 to wound.
Yep, strength 6.
I don't know if power balls are rending.
They're not.
Okay, so just a 2-up save.
2+ armor save.
Oh, very good. This is not a good fight for me. And then your attack's back on 3s.
3s.
And 3s, but murderous on a 6.
6s are murderous, but...
Oh, only 1. Look at that. Invulnerable. We take a damage. Our chaplain has 1 remaining. Yes, I realize that these guys are chosen warriors. They could accept it for the champion, but let's be real. Chosen warriors is a very bad rule that should not be utilized, at least in my harsh opinion. These are my Reavers at weapon skill 5 attacking you with hatred. There's 2 of them with 4 attacks each on their chain axes. And these are going to be 3s to wound. There shouldn't be... Ooh, I should look for 6s there.
There's 3 of them there.
Yeah. Oh, did I only roll for 2 of them? Yeah. I did. Let me add in a few more. I gotta roll I completely forgot a model. And 2s do not hit. There was a couple 6s for precision strikes in there, but all of the models I'd want a precise strike are way back here technically. They're all... The Apothecary has a power axe. He's back here. These other power axes are all back here. I'd love to hit them, but they're too far. The 3s to wound with Shred. So you have 4, 8, 11 saves. Good luck! Ooh, power armor holds pretty good. 3 fails. The doctor says 3 die. You get to fight back. Yeah. They die at the same time. Pulled 3 of them, but all of their chainswords get to fight with their 2 attacks each.
So 5s.
Yeah, we got a good weapon skill on our guys. Ooh, but you rolled well.
So Sons of Horus roll means I'm on 5s.
With Shred. Oh, didn't matter much. Okay, 4 wounding hits. Okay. 4 wounding hits. Oh, we lose one of our Reavers. We could safely lose this guy.
At the same initiative step.
Oh, Lightning Claw guy. Yep.
Sergeant there with Lightning. So Lightning Claws on my Sergeant. 5s.
With no rerolls. That's right.
No rerolls on the head here, because I don't like chaplains.
They're quite strong.
They're very, very, very powerful. Obviously, I don't say obviously, but... Very, very strong argument for best in slot.
They're easily one of the best HQ slots, yeah.
So I did run them for a very long time, and I just wanted to get away from...
Well, you want to try out different elements that the game offers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, in defense of this Sons of Horus list, I only have... The only HQs this collection has is a Chaplain, Horus, and Ezekiel Abdon, and a Master of Signals.
Master of Signals.
That's it. That's all this list has. Then we've already piled in the power axes,
nothing else changes, just those.
Yeah, there was a couple more that get to move just a little bit more because those chainsword guys are dead. And then this guy piles in as well.
Sure does.
I'll go ahead and get him out of the way. He's got... I'll double check. I'm pretty sure he's got 3 attacks base plus a charge. This guy could do a lot of damage. He hits 3 times with hatred. It does help. And he will wound on 2s. 4 combat shield saves.
Yeah, 6 up.
Let's go. Let's see if those points matter.
Nope.
And he smokes 4 of them. Has to be 4 engaged with him. Does kill 3 of the power axes and a chainsword guy because they were all clustered there, but they get to fight back still. Power axes on 5.
So power axes plus the Apothecary's power axe.
Yes.
So 5s.
And we have 2 hits.
Oh, that's not good.
Hard to hit the Reavers.
And then wounding on 4s.
Oh, because Sons of Horus. Yep. That kills a Reaver. All right. That could kill this guy, so we'll kill that guy. Boop.
All from kind of clustered here.
Yeah, right all around there. So that will bring us to the end of combat where we do morale. You did a wound to me there, +4 there for 5. I did 7, so I win by 2.
I am fearless because of my champion.
He does do that in comp. Yep. So we just crunch together. All right, so we are left with this after everything is said and done because the champion in a challenge keeps everyone else with the nerve to fight. And then we go to this fight over here. I would love to issue a challenge with Ezekiel Abaddon at 1 wound.
Okay, well, Mr. Shinja here will soak that.
Yeah, that's super reasonable. You probably have initiative on me with him too.
Probably have initiative, but I don't think I have weapon skill.
You are faster than me, so I will use my Chthonian Power Claw instead of the Paragon Blade because we're going to be just fine. I think, what's your initiative on him? 6?
Initiative 6.
Yeah, so that's the fastest, and then everything else at 4, essentially.
Yeah.
So you have 5 attacks base, paired weapons, and then counterattack. Boom. A counterattack 2.
Yeah.
These are 5s to hit.
5s to hit.
He's only weapon skill 6.
Only weapon skill 6. Just a lowly.
Ooh, got enough to get him though.
Right. I am a loyalist, so this is a mastercrafted weapon.
Of course. 3 hits. What strength is he normally?
Strength 4, 5 to the weapon, 4 because
Sons of Horus.
So I'm wounding on 4s.
Oh my god.
Yep. That.
We go down to initiative 4, which are these odd Chthonian power axes and the Contemptor. I'll do the Contemptor first to get him out of the way, but my dudes do pile in.
You should use your dudes first.
Bam, bam. Do them first?
Yeah, because the wounds will spill into the challenge.
I suppose. But I don't want the Contemptor to get the kill. I want Abaddon to get the kill.
Just saying.
I'm going to do the Contemptor, because that way, Abaddon gets the glory kill. Now, the Contemptor only gets 3 attacks because he held the line against him. 3s to hit, no, 4s to hit, not that it matters. And 2s to wound with his very balanced and reasonable Gravis Power Fist. So those 2 Terminators have to take 3 saves individually each. First one dies, and the second one dies.
Yeah.
And then we have the axes going, and they don't have enough AP to really get through his armor.
You are breaching 5s.
But we are breaching 5. Sorry, it's the Carsoran Power Axe, not Chthonian Power Axe. Now, because this is all the same initiative, I do hit your weapon skill 5, which is just 4s to hit. About half, about third hit. They do have Furious Charge, but they're Strength User, so 3s to wound, but breaching 5 up. 3 breaches. Very good. Invulns, 5 up. 4s, that's right, he's got an Iron Halo. He takes a single wound. And then it's up to the Chthonian Power Claw of Abaddon to win the day. Chthonian Power Claw is a master-crafted shredding power fist. Specialist weapon, which means I actually have a 7th attack because the Paragon Blade's also specialist. So 5 base, +1 for charging, +1 for 2 specialist weapons. Abaddon! 3s to hit, master-crafted with the claw. He's got weapon skill 7, and 2s to wound shred. Because it's not only a fist, it's a claw fist. 5 invulnerable saves that are instant death. He is slain. Not by much, but he does go down. And the command squad's a retinue to him, right?
Yep.
Yes, this is 1 kill point.
It's just 1 kill point.
I can't believe Abaddon. He should not have lived that. I had 1 wound. 1 single wound against 8 attacks. This is them. Oh, sorry, Abaddon. I wonder. Boom. They'll move up there 4. This guy's going to go. I already measured him. He's going to end up to about there. And that is it for me consolidating. Now, these guys aren't line because I don't have a standard model. It would be nice, though, to have them as line, as the retinue squad. That does end my rather successful turn. I get 1 extra victory point for this, and that is round 2 done. I'll show you what the score is. So we got 8 victory points for the Sons of Horus, and then 7 for the White Scars. We're discussing how things should be the same, yet they are not the same when it comes to certain roles.
Loser.
I did forget to roll Horses. It will not die. He doesn't get the fancy 3-up one anymore, but that probably works.
No, that'll do it.
So he's at 6. Ooh. Here comes the Fire Raptor. Whoosh. It's going to land right there, and he'll figure out a little bit of a pivot if you need to. We are going to look at these javelins. That's fair.
You take this guy.
Ooh, boo.
And then we're gonna take this man.
Oh, it's separating. Yep. He's gonna be a hero. Wee. Okay. Hello, 1 wound Centurion. Then the multi-meltas who lived. They're zipping up and over the turret to surround the Justarin.
I don't think I need to. I'm just going back.
Oh, just stay outside. Just stay far away from the Justarin.
Far away from those Justarin.
So they just stay within range for multi-meltas. And here comes the Javelin. Yeah, the Javelin's going to land there.
Just gonna try and clog up some of this stuff.
And it will do a good job of it. Keep them there for scoring.
Yeah, I'm just going to shimmy them kind of a little bit back into here. And
Away from the Warmaster's just up on his perch shooting his Talon of Horus. Bang, 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 bang. Get out of here. That's their happy place. That should be it for moving. I wasn't going to react anywhere because it's not overly important. And then we can go to shooting. We're going to start with this Volkite way down there, firing at the Tactical Marine Squad. 5 shots. Bang, 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 bang. 1, 2 misses. And 3's to wound. 2's to wound. Sorry, it's a high strength. 2 of them. 3 ups. Power armor. But 2 could become 4. Ooh, it might. He kills 3.
Kills 3.
There we go. That's 3. These guys are the tactical bullies, man. And next up, we have the multi-melta bike squad after the Justarin, who I can't really afford to tank anymore on the first captain. Twin linked. That is 3 hits and 2's to wound. We're just relying on Cataphractii plate here. Let's see how much of that bounces off. We lose the Justarin. We'll lose this guy, I guess, right?
So next will be this Javelin firing as las cannons multi-melta into Abaddon's squad here. Yeah. So 2 las cannons.
Good start.
And the twin linked multi-melta.
Good follow-up. 2's.
Okay, it's 3 more.
Come on, Cataphract. Ooh, 2 go down. We're gonna leave the multi-melt. We'll lose the Sergeant. Keep the multi-melta and Abaddon, I guess. The Volkite squad's gonna try and beat up Abaddon.
3's?
Yeah, 3's and 2's. Okay.
Good
Good cluster of misses there.
It's a lot of misses.
2's to wound to strength 6. Only 1. I have 3 wound, 3 fails I can afford here. Well, I can't afford any of those. I take a wound, but a deflagrate. There we go. And, all right, so we have a single wound left on our multi-melta Justarin. We got a reaction here. I don't know. I could reactive fire, I guess. I could shroud. I'm not too worried about the shroud. The reactive fire would be nice. I want them to reactive fire there, but I guess I can overwatch there. So I'm gonna return fire here as my 1 shooting phase reaction.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the most exciting shooting of this.
Yeah,
So,
autocannons down.
Reaper autocannons downwards.
2's? Twin linked?
2's with twin linked.
Okay. And 2's.
And 2's, but 6's.
Rend.
Okay.
So the Rend on the Justarin. He's alive, and the 2 ups. Oh, that order. The other, and then everything else is going for them. I can't remember. Okay, yeah.
Going that way. So the other Reaper autocannon here.
Boop. Do you get? Random question. Do you get 2's to hit on skimmers? Does that matter?
Yeah, skimmers are still.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
It's just they have ignore all the terrain rules and stuff like that.
And
there's a Rend.
2's to wound with a Rend, so that's a damage.
3's to wound.
Oh, 3's to wound. That's right. We're high toughness. So 2 armor saves and a Rend. We take a damage.
So 7 shots.
Twin linked.
Twin linked.
All hit. 4's.
4's because you are tough 6.
So that will be 3 more wounds.
Man.
That kills 1 though.
Yeah.
A lot of 1s. That will
ones.
finish off this guy, but he does get to fire with his 2 crack missiles first. Well, at the same time. 4 shots, twin linked, no hits, needs 6's, he's airborne. We dodge him, very good. And then that'll be a leadership check for them later. Actually, right now we're at the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah, that is all of my shootings.
Probably leadership 9 on them. They're gonna hold. The tacticals who got shot up. Oh, they're breaking. They're gonna go D6 with the Vexilla.
Yeah, just a single.
We'll go 4. So that's where they go with 4. The sad news is we can't overwatch the single wound Centurion who is about to come in and clean him up. Which is where we're at. Oh yeah, he makes
He made
it.
He was the Cyberhawk. They were the Cyberhawk target.
Ooh. Did you want to shoot his heavy bolter because I didn't have a reaction?
Because you had a reaction in the shooting phase. Oh, you did have it.
You could do it quickly now.
Yeah, if you don't
saving him.
mind.
Because I would have rather overwatched or the reactive fire
You
there.
don't mind here.
Nope, I don't mind. Same difference.
2's reroll 1's because of the Cyberhawk that I totally declared on that target.
Absolutely.
We just missed it in the video clip. I promise.
3. Power armor. Okay, 1 more guy dies. We'll say that guy dies. Huh. Because it keeps everything the same. Well, yeah, I like that.
It does.
Do a regroup check when you charge me. We do. Okay. So it's all the same difference. We get to punch you first, though. You have a Thunder Hammer.
That's true.
You have a Hammer of Wrath, though.
I do. Oh, Hammer of Wrath.
Yep. That's a wound. Armor. We're good. Perfect. Did you want to issue a challenge? I don't know if it actually doesn't really matter too much.
I would like to issue a challenge, yes.
I'll accept it with my champion.
It doesn't matter, but
Well, it's just fun.
it does mean that if you fail to hit me and then you survive, you don't get a second chance to hit with your Thunder Power Fist.
That's just a chainsword guy.
Oh, is it just a
It's
chance?
just, that one,
yeah.
It's all the same, yeah.
You'll issue the challenge and that'll resolve it.
And then this guy will go up here, and then I got a bunch of guys attacking you, but I'll do the challenge first.
Yeah.
Sergeant with the chainsword has 3 attacks. We hit once. And 4 with shred? Shred? Yeah, 1 wound, no AP. 2 up. Very good. And then I have 3 tacticals striking at you as well. 2 hits and 5 fours. 1 more wound. Oh my god. He died to it. I'm sorry. He died to a tactical marine. No! So they got to regroup and beat up a Centurion for a point there.
Because you rolled the 17 sixes on 4 dice somehow.
Because I just keep rolling. Okay, well, then we come to this fight where we're still in a challenge. I think, are we the same initiative or are we?
We're both initiative 5.
But you have a higher weapon skill, that's right. Well, you go ahead and do the honors. It's your turn. 3s to hit me. It's a damn good start. And
3s now because it's not the first turn anymore.
that's true. So we got a wound.
Excellent.
1-5 up to rule it all. Oh, it was close. It almost rolled over. He does go down, but we get to strike. Let's beat you up with a power maul. 5s to hit with Mastercraft on the power maul. He's a chaplain. And 2s? Just 2 up saves. Box cards. 1, nothing. No damage. So my guy goes down. He's worth 1. And then we go to initiative 4, which is my guys in continuity. All your chainswords get to pile in. All the initiative 4 models pile in. You go ahead and do yours. I only have the 1 Reaver attacking at the same time.
I'm just going to do the Lightning Claws first.
Yep, makes sense.
Your Reaver doesn't have Artificer Armor, does he?
This one does.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do the Chainswords first.
Gotcha.
So I have 1, 2, 3.
Do the Lightning Claw first because I have to take them on the 3-up save Reaver. Good start. Very good. Actually, only 1 hit. Never mind. I thought those were all hits. I forgot about higher weapon skill.
Yeah, I'll take a hit.
Reroll. That's a wound. We got 1 wound left on him. Do these 2 chainswords first to see how they go. 5s to hit. Great start. 3 of them. And 4s to wound with shred. With shred. Okay. You guys got a single wound left. 3 up. And he's okay. And then we have these 3 chainswords over here into this guy because that's just kind of how the wound allocation works. When you get to the nitty gritty there. And nothing. All right, so none of that mattered. I have my Reaver attacking. Has 3 attacks on 3s and 3s with shred. With shred. There you go, 3 wounds. No AP, that's relevant. No damage, that's relevant. And then you have your power axes who can pile in, and my power fist goes at the same time. We'll have 4 attacks from them. We'll get yours out of the way. 5s to hit and 3s to wound. Damn. It didn't matter what my weapon skill was. That's just super garbage rolling.
It's the exact same odds for 1s and 2s as 5s and 6s.
Yeah, that is true.
I want people to take a quick look at how many 1s and 2s that could have been 5s and 6s with the exact same odds.
I got 2 hits with him, 2 wounds with him,
6 up and vulnerable saves.
combat shields, none of those, and no doctor. So is it if you're in a challenge you're fearless, or if you're in combat?
I'm pretty sure it's if he's in combat.
I've never actually used the champion. I don't know.
Well, because he's still, he accomplished his challenge. I don't see why it would break fearless.
That's true. You do get the kill on the chaplain for a victory point, though. The chaplain, not the chaplain, but the champion gives himself and the unit fearless until the end of a phase he was in a challenge. And so we won, but you're still fearless. And then you can just issue another challenge later to try and keep it going. But he's probably also going to kill that guy, so.
Yeah, well, I must issue another challenge.
Champions got to.
Champions have to issue and have to accept.
I'm actually I think in the end it worked out weirdly well for me that the chaplain accepted it and lived because the power fist guy cleaned up like 6 models.
Your power fist would have, your power maul would have done the same thing.
Oh yeah, I guess it's AP3, all the same difference.
It's the exact same model for this purpose.
Interesting. Well, that should end turn 3 for the White Scars. You are going to get an additional 2 victory points on top of what you already have because that guy is still scoring on that objective, but we have to deal with him. At the end of your 3rd turn, you had 10 victory points to my 9. My movement phase, these tacticals kind of want to stay here for the objective scoring, but they kind of want to run around the corner, but they're not, because this guy's going to have to fly this way, but he's still going to draw a bead on them, which is going to be a little nasty. They don't really have any targets to shoot at, so they're going to move around a little bit. Let's get, this guy's going to chill here, this guy's going to chill here. These guys are going to move up this direction just to start moving up towards that. Horus can't score the Fallen Primarch marker because you still have to be a scoring unit. But I can try to deny your scoring from getting on it, which means I need to kill your jet bikes. But I guess Horus can linger up there as a denial unit still. Because I'm not going to have any scoring that can contest Jagatai's wounded body, I will have to keep Horus up there to deny the White Scars from scoring it. So he'll just sit up there, he'll be shooting the Talon of Horus a bunch. And trying to pick off wounds here and there. And then obviously contest anyone who dares go to the top of the structure. This Javelin is going to jump from platform to platform because he wants to see him over there. Boosh. Should be safe to fly there. These Predators are going to stay exactly where they are because they want to shoot down the table at those jet bikes. Again, they're a scoring unit and they're multi-meltas, so they're threatening. As for the rest of this stuff, it's going to stay still because White Scar reaction. I can't afford to move. And I might as well beat up this Javelin or something. And then somehow deal with them a little bit later.
Put the Javelin there to be a roadblock. So
it's doing exactly what it needs to do. We're going to go to shooting. We're going to start with these Predators firing down the table at our jet bikes. We'll go with the multi-melta ones, yep. So with that in mind, we're going to start with the blast right on this guy's head. It will be a direct hit. There are 2s to wound them, 2 breaches, and a regular save.
So 2 up.
5 up Shroud with a reroll.
I reroll because I used my reaction.
Oh, very good.
And then a 3+ armor save.
Which you have a Shroud.
A shrouded save.
Oh, no damage.
Okay.
So I have 4 las cannons I can resolve. I had to double check this guy could see. He's good to shoot down over there. I hit once anyways.
Oh no.
It wounds.
5 up.
Shroud.
With a reroll.
Oh, perfect Shroud saves. That's going to bring us to shooting here. This Contemptor is going to go for the Javelin. It's very tempting to go to try and instant kill them, but that means he can't charge the Javelin, and this Javelin can overwatch the Just Aaron squad and murder them, and I don't want that to happen. The Contemptor has to eat up most of this. Would you like to reactive fire? Oh, you're already Shrouded.
I already shrouded, so.
Suppose that means I can safely attack with the Just Aaron as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Shoot with it. You can safely shoot with the Just Aaron.
Yeah, I will.
Your Just Aaron doesn't have the firepower to really kill it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not reliably.
I'll do, the Contemptor could mess it up, so the Just Aaron can go for them.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, your Just Aaron will take 2 wounds. These guys can only do like 1.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and shoot the Just Aaron over here because that multi-melta might get lucky and kill 1.
Yep.
So multi-melta and the wound, and
that's it.
Should just kill 1. Yep, no cover for jet bikes.
Just gotta find my sergeant.
And then the Bane Strike Bolter from Abaddon is only a single shot. It does wound, AP 4. Not that that matters.
Save.
No damage. And then the Contemptor is going to fire at the Speeder. And that is going to be a couple shots from the Gravis. Both hit. 1 wound. And it should just be a wound.
Yep, that is a wound.
The Bolter. Nope, no wounds on the Bolter. There you go. And that is going to lead us to Horus firing. I'm just going to fire at this squad because simplicity, I guess. Let's do 3 shots from the Talon of Horus. That is twin linked. Yeah! And 3s to wound. I will destroy 1 bike. I'll destroy your sergeant.
Yep.
Eat that. Boom.
He does not have Artificer armor.
He is a Primarch. And then we have one more thing to resolve. I forgot about that. These guys, I'm not going to worry about shooting them. It's not going to matter. We're going to go Heavy Bolter and the Cyclone Missile Launchers at that jet bike over there. We'll do the Missile Launchers first. Twin linked. 1 hit. 1 wound, which should kill it.
Yep.
Boom, and that'll be a victory point.
Strength 8 AP.
That will tie it up 10-10 for victory points on things killed. We're gonna go to charging. I don't have any charging over here. But we do have the Contemptor charging this. Oh, we have to do a leadership check on that guy.
Yep. Leadership 7. Yep.
He's gonna flee.
It is time.
Does he go far?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 14. He has decided to leave the battlefield, and that is a victory point for the Sons of Horus, bringing us to 11. The Contemptor will charge here. Would you like to Overwatch?
Oh, yeah.
Bring it on.
Might as well take 3 wounds off of you.
Yeah.
Here's the last. I'm not going to take 3 wounds off of you.
It's a hit with the last cannon.
One las cannon hit. Multi-melta hits. Multi-melta wounds. Las cannon.
Also wounds. Invulnerable saves. We take both. We have 4 wounds left on the Contemptor, and the Contemptor will charge enough.
Yep, you've got 4 attacks now.
Boom. And bam. What am I rolling here? My attacks, that's only
You have
2. That 3 hits. Those other ones hit, and these are 2s to wound. You take 9 wounds.
You could have rolled like me.
I could have. We chose not to.
Yeah, clearly.
We'll consolidate our little contemptor friend to about here. And bam, bam. That is it for that fight. We have this fight over here to resolve where I assume you'd love to issue a challenge because you got
I
stuff.
must, yes.
And my Reaver will, of course, accept it. So that's probably not good for him, but they did work. They did stuff.
I'm hoping that's enough.
Champion first. Should be 3s to hit. Yep. And a 6 kills me. A 2 does nothing.
A 2 does nothing.
Oh my god, the power fist. We get to resolve all of this, though, so we have a bunch of chainsword attacks into the unit. 3 chainsword guys. Got a hit. Even with the West Coast, you're right. It's uncanny. Those rolls are bad. They're just straight bad. And then the lightning claw gets to go.
Why?
I was so distracted by the 1s and 2s, I didn't see the wound. Oh, he's dead. Blah, he gets to fight back though. Yeah, go ahead and do your lightning claws. These will go into the challenge.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's my chain axe, I mean, with shred. 2 wounds, no relevant AP. No damage. And then you have your power axes.
Dudes with power axes.
See what they can do on 5s.
Those is an apothecary.
Yep. Yep, that's a hit. And we have a wound left on our Reaver who's about to hit your champion.
He's about to kill my champion.
He hits once. He wounds as well, and you have a 5 up. He got smoked by our Reaver champion. No.
Failed an armor save.
I failed an armor save, and it's a draw. I did 2 damage to the champion, and you did 2 damage. One to finish him off and 1 on him. So we just consolidate together. I don't know why this is still happening, but it is, and it's not great. So we're gonna end our 3rd. That's the end of the 3rd battle round. We get 1 victory point for standing on this objective, in addition to the 1 for killing the champion. That brings us to 12.
Well,
So we're gonna go to turn 4. Currently, as far as I can tell, if I've been keeping track properly, because a lot of things are dying and running away, I'm at 12 with the Suns, and White Scars with Damien are at 10. So overall, pretty close game, but we're starting to hemorrhage a lot of White Scars models. Maybe starting is the wrong word for that. So what do we...
the hemorrhaging is almost done.
That's true. It started immediately, and now it's almost at the conclusion of it.
Almost the heart has almost stopped pumping.
This is potentially the last turn, by the way, everyone. There is a roll at the end of round 4 to see if it continues. So you're left with Assault Marines engaging close combat, a Fire Raptor, and these guys.
So I'm going to just shift these bikes over, take the point for a single turn. I'm going to jump them over here so that even if you jump towards me, it won't work.
Yeah. You just have to stay outside of my 12. You can...
but I can't stay outside of 12.
Oh, so he could advance towards it and deny it. So we're dropping the Fire Raptor into hover mode, and he is just skimming over this way. We have to deal... If you could just get rid of those tacticals, there's no threat of me being able to get the Fallen Primarch or the Wounded Primarch points. Neither one of us can get it. And then the jet bikes just jump up here, because if they go anywhere near the objective, this guy can just advance towards it and deny the victory point. So you might as well stay further away, because you can just jump on it later if it comes up.
It won't.
Yeah, it's fair.
At no point can I jump onto that objective and secure it.
Yeah, because it got too much, more or less his Talon of Horus up there. The Contemptor, obviously a big threat.
And you can jump down.
Yeah.
You won't be able to deny it with a jump down. But
no, he's probably going to stay up there and watch over Jagatai's body.
Yeah.
It's going to bring us to shooting. Let's see if we can take out Abaddon and that remaining Justarin. I can't evade because Abaddon's fearless, and can I shoot you back with my... I guess I could shoot you back with my multi-melta, yeah. I'll react and shoot back with my multi-melta. Oh, but I want to react to that guy. No, I'll do the multi-melta reaction over here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Roller up 3s. And twin linked. Oh, all of them 2s.
No 1s here, please.
Oof. 4 ups everywhere. If I pass, they're dead. Abaddon and the Justarin go down, but we get to react with the multi-melta.
Yep.
1 shot, hit, wound, kill the bike, the wounded one at least. Boom. And no reactions. No morale for you, and you get a point. It is a retinue, just like the retinue I killed earlier is only worth 1 point because they're not separate units. What's the plan for our Fire Raptor friend?
So we're gonna take the Avenger Bolt Cannon. We're gonna put it into this squad, and actually, I'm going to take both of these, the ball turrets, and I'm going to put them into this squad. I have a better chance of getting that as a kill point than any of those tanks.
Any of the predators. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, you have to do 4 hull points in to get the squadron kill.
Yeah, which is
well, four wounds to him. Same difference, really.
Yeah. Well,
he's easier to wound.
He's easier to wound. Those have no save, but I only have 4 shots.
Oh, as opposed to all the shots going over there.
I have 8 shots going into him.
Gotcha.
It's going to start with the Tactical Marines, so this is the Avenger Bolt Cannon here.
2s!
With twin links.
Lots of 6s there.
Yeah, they taunt.
I'm sure you rolled pretty average numbers throughout the entire game.
Throughout the entire game.
It just depends where they land.
It's just the timing.
All Warhammer is a really bad game of Plinko.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Those are all wounds, right?
Yeah, those are all wounds.
I'm going to roll covers to see if it matters. It didn't. I lose 5 models. That is them smoked, and that is the game tied. 12-12. Then all the autocannons.
You have 2 Reaper autocannons into the Javelin.
2s! Didn't need twin linked. And 3s?
Strength 7, so 3s. 6s are good.
Okay. We needed 6s to damage these guys, so it's interesting to look at the roll. So
but I only had 4 dice to
oh, that's true. It was only 4 dice against
because
them.
the other ball turret's on the wrong side.
So 2 wounds, I got 2 left, and 5 armor saves.
5 armor saves.
5 armor saves with 2 wounds left. We go down. Shot in the back. And that's another point. And just this fight is left.
Can the Lightning Claws redeem himself?
So we have a bunch of guys at initiative, and I guess I'll issue a challenge with my Power Fist, whatever. You just have an apothecary, right?
Well, I have my Sergeant as well, which I'm going to accept.
There you go, yep.
So here's the Sergeant first.
This Reaver won't stop.
Yeah, you don't.
Got a hit.
Oh my, that's 1. That's his first hit.
Ooh, 2 up save.
He's got 2+.
Fist armor on the Chief. He's dead. Ugh. Another victory point.
Ugh. Okay.
And that will give you a score of 14 to my 12. You have a 2-point lead. I have no scoring left. You don't. They're scoring, I think, right?
They are.
So I got to deal with them, because if the game continues, you can threaten, well, not so much if I keep Horus up there, but you can threaten this objective. So these guys could help here, but they could also deal with the Fire Raptor. I do know this Contemptor is going to probably just take a couple shots at the bikes. And Horus, I'm going to move him around to figure out. He can't hurt this. He's only strength 5, but he can hurt them. So he'll help that. So the Warmaster is going to move to this ledge, just so we can rain down some hate on this squad here.
Yeah. There's no movement I can do to get up to that to punish you for moving away from the objective.
Yeah, I'm currently not on the objective, but right now there's nothing to really threaten it. And if there is another round, I'm on the bottom of the round, so I can just at least react to it or get near it. And that means I can kill someone with Horus if you try and save the Primarch's body. So we're going to move these tanks. Are going to move.
Are you sure you want to move?
Oh, that's a very good point. Maybe we're going to stay right there with those tanks. Thank you. Does mean we're pinned in place, and I'm not going to move the Contemptor either. Unless I should be safe to move him just a little bit. No, actually, I don't need to, because I can just react. Oh, I'm not going to risk react move. I'm just going to stay right there, just in range of the objective to deny anything weird happening.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful there, because you don't want to be able to not react and jump back on
Oh, true. So, I'll just stay where I am, keep it simple. He was at that line. I'm just going to shoot them
right
up there.
Your reaction gets you just in range of the objective.
Yeah, because for you to land within range of the objective, lands within 12 of him. Wherever he is, he can react to either side of it. So we're going to fire I assume we want to reactive fire, or do you want to evade? Or do you want to save it for this?
I'm going to evade here.
Okay.
Because these ones
are actually scoring. 2s! 2s!
I think that's oh, cool.
That's one evasion.
A single 5-up rerollable.
Yep.
Shroud save. So 5. Nope.
Ooh, and then the combi bolters are. Oh, that's 1 hit.
That's 1 hit.
And no wound.
No wound.
But you do have leadership check. That's the only thing firing at them. So I'm curious. I want to see what it is now. But he's the sergeant, so he's 8?
He is leadership 8 on the sergeant. I haven't.
You've been doing poorly with these.
This has been bad so far.
And there it is. Oh my gosh. Come on. It's such a tight game. Come on. 8? Is he? 8 might be okay. He sticks around. He is just chilling down there. Can't shoot at him. He might not rally. But even if he does rally, he can't move that far.
If the game ends, he counts as a kill point.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I really needed him to.
Well, let's go ahead and do the turret and all the las cannons that are Fire Raptor friend. I'll just start with the las cannons.
Yep.
3's tick because he's hovering. Oh!
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's still. It's not 0. Oh, that
Sunder. A glance. That's all that is.
That's a pen.
Wait, that's a 13. Yeah, it's a pen. Yeah, you're only on a 12.
What's the pen result? Oh, not a 6.
It's a mobilized. That's hovering aircraft is probably bad. But good thing he's not zooming, because that could have been a crash and burn. Otherwise, it would have been a stun. I'm gonna shoot the plasma weapon now. That's a huge scatter. That's gonna go like around near the objective actually. What are you thinking? Horus Lupercal. We'll go ahead and fire at them. If this apothecary is within 2 feet, I'll put the shots into him. Otherwise, he'll be the priority, then the rest don't really matter. I guess the power axe. Well, we got 2 up save, so I'll be putting shots at him as the priority. So 2s, 3s. Oh, only 1, AP3, and you will have cover. And it'll feel no pain.
Oh, I've got a 6 up invulnerable save first. I know it's not modeled, but you do pay for the entire squad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 6 up.
Okay, and then
5 up.
Doctor. Oh, we shot him. Bang. And I think we're done shooting. So this is interesting. You are currently ahead by 1 victory point because, if the game ends, that fleeing guy will give me 1 point. You're currently ahead by 2. On a 4 or more, we play 1 more round.
4 more, the game is over.
Game is over on a 4 more, that's right. 1, 2, or 3, we play a round 5, which I need to win. 1, 2, 3. We play around 5. That's a weird way of doing it, but that's what we said. That's a 4 up, the game ends, and then on the last turn, on a 3 or more, the game ends. So we're going to be playing a 5th turn where you get to rally that guy over there.
You get to attempt to rally that guy.
You get to attempt to rally that guy over there. So he needs an 8 to pass. He's alive and in the game.
He's alive.
So he gets to move a wee bit over there.
Nope.
Oh, he's happy where he is. I see. Yeah.
He's just.
And I want to point out the extra 2 victory points for controlling this only matters if I control it for the Fallen Primarch rule. So these guys can try and get points for killing these, or they can jump on the objective, or we can't consolidate after a vehicle.
So if I jump onto the objective, Horus consolidates down, and I no longer control the objective, so I can't do that. Oh. My only option is to kill these.
Gotcha. Okay, this guy can't move, so that's where we're sitting.
He's immobilized. All I'm going to do is shimmy behind these tanks.
Whoosh. And I got nothing I can try. I'm going to drive. I could drive 6 away, I guess, and make you have +2 to your charge roll.
I have plus...
Maybe even 3 if you're... I don't know if White Scars get bonuses.
Actually,
upon consideration, there's no point in moving.
Yeah, no defensive weapons, so you can't overwatch.
Yeah, so we're just going to charge from there.
Yep.
Yep, so just go... we're shooting first.
Oh, I got some shooting.
Yeah, of course. So they're going to activate their jump packs and jump right on over to this side. There's no point in me really reacting because I can't get anywhere with it. And then we're going to go ahead and fire the Fire Raptors. Horus, I forgot a couple of will not dies on Horus. He's still at 6 wounds. So the question is, do you want to do any shots in him? You might get lucky. Take him out with the side guns.
Yeah, I might. Sorry, I hit the camera. Or I hit the mic. Yeah, I might as well just point all the gun. Nope. I'm going to point this gun here.
Yeah, over
and
here.
Then these 2 guns up at Horus.
So we'll go ahead and do that first.
Yeah, so autocannon into front armor. So 2s.
Very true. And
then
6s. With glance. It might be a pen though. Oh, Sunder.
Nope. It's just, it could be a pen, you're right, but it is Sunder. It's minimum a glance.
And I have no, I guess I'd evade.
6. No, it's on OPED.
Yeah. So here's my evasion. We evade it.
Okay, could you not?
No, well, I tried. Yeah, of course we're going to evade. We're fine. And then all the shots at the Warmaster.
Yeah, this is where you regret. I'm going to kill the Warmaster.
This is where we lose the Warmaster.
So big gun.
2s. All right.
4s, I believe. No.
T7, yeah, 5s.
So 5s.
AP3.
Oh, yeah, there's just 2 armor saves.
2s. Oh, dramatic. We take nothing so far.
Yeah, autocannon. Oops, sorry, I almost rolled that too soon.
Good start.
And then
4s.
Hey,
1, 3 up.
Rend.
He takes damage.
That's only a 4 up. He's not in the assault phase unless he's got a 3 up.
He always has a 3 up. Yeah.
Well, 2 armor saves.
The 1. Bloop. Only subpar Primarchs have a 3 up invulnerable save in certain phases of the game.
It's not wrong.
Then they're going to charge in. I can't do anything about it. And then we're going to do prop.
So your rear armor is 10.
Yeah, it should be 13, 12, 10. Do you want to do chain swords or do you want to do crack grenades?
I don't get to reroll. I get 3 attacks apiece with a chain sword. They hit on 2s.
Yes.
And then I wound.
Glance on
6s. Yeah. So it's 3 dice on 6s. 3 dice on 6s.
3 dudes planting crack grenades, and the 2 power axe models are going to just strike with their power axes.
They can also roll a 6 into a 6 and explodes.
With the power axe. It's true. It's a little riskier.
That's okay. I just need to not die.
So you have Who's doing what? These are the 3 crack grenades?
Yeah, this is all initial step 1.
Yep.
So let's just go...
They automatically hit as crack grenades.
Yeah, but we're actually going with Pax's first.
Gotcha. Okay. So we have...
Because crack grenades can only... will only take 1 hull point. These have a possibility of removing all the hull points.
Oh, true. Yeah, you want to do that for the squadron.
So here is the power axes. Hit on 2s.
Because weapons go bad.
Because I never auto-hit with a weapon.
And
then I need 5s.
So that is...
Ooh, boy. Okay.
So that's going to wreck him.
That's actually enough.
Actually, just kills both of them.
Just kills both of them.
Well, I guess see if this explodes.
See if it explodes.
Oh, it does! I guess you would do that one first to see if the explode. It doesn't really matter. You choose the order it happens in. We'll say that guy explodes because you've seen the 3 5s.
Yeah,
so you just wreck him.
So, but I'd fast rolling.
Yeah.
Usually, you take the worst thing.
Generally, yeah.
First.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do the explosion on them.
We'll do the explosion first because I think that's.
It should hit all.
I think if you want to do the fast dicing, you got to play it fair, and I think playing it fair is you take the worst possible outcome for the defending unit first.
That's reasonable.
So you explode and hit all 5 of my guys.
Yeah. It'll get you a victory point because it does deal with the whole squadron. You're wounded 4 times.
Okay.
But proper armor, just full armor saves.
3 plus armor saves.
It does kill 3 of them.
Of course it does.
And you don't have to worry about taking a morale check though.
No, but now Horus can kill them all.
Oh, that's right. Horus can finish them off. 1, 2, 3.
I guess I could have chosen to tank these off of.
Oh, the apothecary. You did roll a couple 1s though.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
This is a very awkward squad now.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, next time they move, they have to consolidate, but it's not a big deal.
No, it's just Horus has a free kill now.
No,
you only have to deal 1 wound because as soon as all of the models are gone, the apothecary auto dies.
I don't think he auto dies. I think that's still kill him.
He auto.
Nothing but big swings here, everyone. Huge, huge swings. That will bring it to my turn 5. You currently have a 3-point lead as the White Scars. It's like 15 to 12. I have some potential to make this get a few points here. I won't be able to get that bike in the corner, unfortunately. So it's looking grim for the Sons of Horus. It might just come down to 1 bike in the corner for the White Scars. Claims the Pyrrhic victory. It's true about the apothecary thing. If I kill that guy just goes away. At least that's what it says. That's great. I don't actually run apothecaries too much. Or if I do, they usually get like killed by circumstance beforehand. Yeah, they don't often live till the end. So currently we're at a 3-point lead. I am going to move this Contemptor. I guess I can move within 12 of this guy. He's not doing anything. He's immobilized. So we'll get in melt range of him. And actually...
You can move closer.
And move a little bit closer just for a charge. Generally, let me measure that. I had to bring him back about half an inch. I moved a little too far. Horus is happy where he is because he's lording over his trophy and he's just going to shoot that guy. So you can't evade on him. He's immobilized, so you're probably just going to do it here, I assume?
Might as well. There's no... Well,
you have a feel no pain.
I have a feel no pain, so I can't evade.
Doesn't really matter. Here's my Horus shots. It's twin linked on the Talon. Bang, 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 bang. Horus is going to try to kill this guy. So far, we wound him twice, and you have feel no pain or evasion.
I have a 6-up invulnerable.
Oh, that's right. You have a 6-up invuln. It hasn't worked yet. Not a single one.
That's okay. It's worked before.
I got him.
Yeah.
He is dead. I cannot believe you lost enough models for me just to have to kill that one guy.
I've watched how this game went.
So he just leaves the battlefield.
He just leaves.
So that's only 1 victory point for me there. And the multi-melt into the side of this guy. A couple hits because you're hovering, and your armor 12 on the side, so pen.
And
the first one.
Nope. And then the second one.
Is that another immobilized?
Yeah,
that's an extra hull point. So you're down to 1, and then it kills you. And you blow up.
I blow up.
Very dramatic. Does it hurt my Contemptor?
It hits your it breaches your Contemptor.
And
then doesn't wound it.
Doesn't hurt him. I ain't touching that. So that's all you. That's another victory point for me. That means I'm down by 1 point still. Again, I can't score with the pieces I have, and your guys in the corner. So I'll roll for the sake to see if we have another turn to mess around. We do technically. You just stay in the corner.
Let me fix just. Don't touch me.
And then Horus just keeps screaming and bellowing and realizes he has not any legion left around him.
He's got a dreadnought.
We have our ancient over here, just not much to do, and that is the end of the game, where Damien and the White Scars win this encounter by 1 victory point.
Complete and total victory.
If that guy didn't rally or rolled 1 more inch on his fleet, we would have had a draw. That's how...
No, you would have won because I've been tabled.
Oh, I guess he would have been tabled. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
The
Yeah.
tabled rules exist in Horus Heresy
That's
too,
right.
so you would have been victorious by tabling.
That one model, you can't ask for a closer game. There was a lot of circumstances where this could have gone much, much better for the White Scars, but
I would have taken just a little bit more average.
but your rolls were just dragging you into the mud and drowning you. You had nowhere to go.
Oh, man.
I would gladly play this again. We obviously had the very imbalanced Primarch fight off the rip.
But that's part of the scenario. It's not supposed to be balanced. That's fine. I rolled this. The dice were bad.
The dice were actually keeping a good story going until that last round. It was the hit and run fail, and then you failed like 6 invulnerable saves after that. It's just
Well, I mean, you cracked me over the head with your hammer. That you actually rolled average for Horus
the whole way through, pretty
and
much.
dealt 20 wounds over 2 turns.
That's crazy.
Just on an average roll.
Yeah, that's the Warmaster, everyone.
What's amazing was that I actually survived that long.
I agree. I am elated with this video. I hope everyone who watched it all the way through. A lot of people might watch the beginning and be like, oh, the White Scars don't have a chance here. Well, boo on them because they missed an outstanding game. Thank you, Damien, for making the trip out this way. Thank you for bringing your White Scars, and thank you for... It was your idea to do this scenario, and I'm very happy we played it. The Apex missions run the risk of going very sideways.
As the last game Luka and I played.
But when they don't, they make an excellent video. So I like the risk of recording them. And then as long as you're laughing when they go sideways, it's not so bad.
Oh yeah. If I had lost, I would not have been upset that I lost. I would have just been upset that I rolled that many ones.
So the 3 biggest upsets is definitely one of the Reaver squad just tying
the
up
rear squad did excellent. It's so good.
your Centurion dying to tacticals.
Like, oh man.
And then the
It's
failed
just so
charge
good.
from Xin Zhao's unit into Abaddon's unit, and then just getting smoked by a Contemptor right afterwards. 3 major points. There's probably something stupid that happened over here at some point too.
Yeah, your tactical squads died.
Oh yeah, well they fell over dead. That was good for you. You at least had some good things happen here.
That was a big point. That was a big point. That was a big turning point there.
That's true, yeah.
Because I wasn't really supposed to have this victory point for any of
Oh yeah, the tacticals are supposed to bully you. It looked like the tacticals were going to overwhelm you on this side. You said no. Watch this, 20 dead in one go, no problem. And then your Centurion died to 4 somehow. That's the Horus Heresy.
overconfident, cocky.
Ah, cocky. A negative trait to have.
Negative trait to have.
It is what it is, though. Happy Wargaming, everyone. Thank you, Damien, for making the trip out, and there will be more Horus Heresy to come.